Look at that. It's time for Friday Night Bricks. And look who's here. Chester wanted to get the first look tonight.
The real star.
The real star. So everybody, welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks, episode number 40. And so tonight we're going to talk about more CMFs. Chester's going to go hang out somewhere. Maybe he'll go hang out up here. But yeah, so I picked up more of the CMF2s. I should have all of them now. I picked up a couple the day I went hunting. I was missing the Scarecrow. The one that you opened last night, I was like, wow, what are the odds?
Didn't Hoosier also say the same thing? He's like, that's the one I need.
So, Reed, did you see my CMF video?
I did not. Did you make one?
Yeah. Well, I made my first haul video. So my first Lego haul video.
Congratulations.
And it rolled into also a CMF video because part of my haul was getting the CMFs. I've been following a couple of different Facebook posts and Reddit posts and stuff like that about it, and it sounds like a majority of people, if you get a brand new box and you get the entire right hand row of a brand new box, you'll get all 20 characters. And it's like about 90% of people have said that that's accurate.
I mean, I've actually been lucky enough to even stumble upon some. The one target I stumbled upon the one day had a bunch, but no new cases. So I took a bunch and hid them behind a set because I wasn't going to purchase while I was working. So I stashed those. And then the one target closest to me, I mean, my God, I mean, I was in there a million times. And they're like, oh, I was in there like 3 times. First time, oh, they should be up by the registers. I'm like, okay, didn't see them. Went back the next time, and their inventory system was down. I'm like, great, that's good. And so they said they should be up by the cash wrap. So finally the other day, I think I went back in and they were at the cash wrap. But this is after I got the ones for last week. And then I went back to the original store where I got that original batch and actually felt through the part of the one case was there. I felt a candy wrapper and the Scarecrow. I think was maybe like I think one was candy wrapper was maybe the first one I felt, and then number 7 or 8 was the Scarecrow. But I'm hoping I have a couple dinosaurs from the other day that I felt, because I mean, the one day that I found with the registers, I went through and I sat at the register, sat on the floor, and felt through a bunch of bags. So. But I mean, I'll have ones to trade because I'm not going to probably want to keep, some of these in that many duplicates that are I'll put them somewhere or whatever.
So when I was there, I went to Target. I checked all the registers. All they had with the registers was the Harry Potter minifigs. And then I went to the toy section, and they had a box of the Harry Potter minifigs in front, and right behind it they had a box of the Lego Movie minifigs. But the box for Lego Movie was empty. So I went back to the registers and I was checking there again, and I asked the lady, like, hey, can you pull a box from the back? And she's like, no, we can't do that. And, we have to wait for a certain date. Give me all this grief. So I'm like, whatever. So I went back to the toy section and I was buying a bunch of Lego Movie sets because I'm like, well, I'm sorry. So sorry. I had to silence it.
That was an amazing sound.
Somebody's chewing on your leg, I think.
Yeah. They saw Chester and they got excited. So I went back to the toy section and I found another employee and I'm like, hey, so this box is empty. Can you check the back? And they're like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, I know the SKU is the same for all your CMFs. So can you like specifically say that, like I'm looking for Lego Movie 2s? And they're like, yeah, no problem. So he calls the back. He says, hey, check for this part number. If all you have is Harry Potter, don't worry about bringing them up. If you have Lego Movie 2, just bring them up. And if you don't have them, just give me a call so this customer can go away or whatever. And the guy showed up with a brand new box. And I'm like, sweet. And he started like grabbing the packages out of the box to restock the box that was there. And I was like, no, don't do that. And I grabbed the entire first row or the entire right-hand row. And we felt all the bags and tested our knowledge. And they're actually pretty easy to feel the different CMFs on this series. And you could watch my video to see the results and I gave some fill guides, but the end result is that I got one of every character with no duplicates.
Yeah, see, I did hit one store where the guy was like, I was like, Dad, do you have any more? Do you have any more of these figs? Because there was like one on the shelf. He said, let me look. He goes in the back and he brings back like 24, and he goes, here you go. Just when you're done with them, whatever the ones you don't want, just put them on the hook. And I says, what? You know, think I'm gonna feel them or something? He's like, oh yeah, pretty much. And then he was joking with another employee. They were saying, yeah, everybody's always doing it and blah 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 blah. I was like, yeah, oh that's good, you know, type thing. And so it was pretty funny. But last night at bowling, I actually worked on. Everybody knows I'm actually, you know, rechanging the setup for the castle. So I played with some base plates, some mills plates last night, and was working on the new setup for the Hope Castle. And it's probably not going to stretch out on this table, probably, most likely. So, but I actually have it now, so I can actually do a moat on either side. So so the center's going to be right here in the center between two plates, and it's going to just kind of go through. And I numbered them so I can play with them, so I can figure it out. But the moat will be 17 studs wide on each side. So but it'll still be 6 plates wide. Or 6 plates wide. So it'll be pretty cool. I was playing with that. That was something I did last night. The other night, I built a money tree years ago for the store, and the tree has since kind of been disintegrated. Here you go, Kevin. Here's a cabin for you. Not very big, no bed or anything. I'll have to get you something for your fig, or make it a little bit bigger. The roof worked pretty good. So, yeah. Remember these gold leaves we got in that bunch of stuff there, Ken? Remember those when we got those?
Was that this last year's lug bulk or?
No, that was part. Remember the part? Just some of our miscellaneous parts from after shows or something. I think they were in one of them.
I don't think I saw that draw. I don't think I got those, but those look pretty cool.
So yeah, so I'm redoing my money tree type kind of thing, and I was just kind of playing with the white plates on top. But I actually built it into a mills this time, so I took it. And that, you know, what's funny is when I was like looking at that, I looked at the bottom, like, oh, there's where all my 1x16 white bricks went to, because they're meshing all the plates together. So I moved it to a mills plate and just kind of rebuilt it on the mills plate.
So here's one thing I forgot to include in my little haul video was that I actually picked up 2 more of these little Lego minifig holders. So there's my 20. There's my 20 from the Lego Movie 2 series.
Yeah, it's funny now that we've gone from 16 to 20. They almost need to make a bigger holder, but
yeah, well they're discontinuing. From what I've heard, they're discontinuing this holder, and I think they're switching to that base plate thing. They're in my closet, but I think they're switching to that base plate idea, and I like the holder better. So when I see them, I pick up a couple because like I said, I like them a little better.
Actually, you know what's funny is I like the ones that Marcus was making. His were pretty cool. The wooden ones he was making, those custom ones, those are pretty neat too. He maybe needs to have a.
I was trying to find that post and I couldn't find it because I wanted to see what it looked like. Are those for minifigs or are those for brickheads?
Minifigs. You mean? Okay. I mean, they look probably like the ones that Lego's doing now, but I mean, his were pretty cool.
It was like a wooden box though, right? So it was a little bit bigger.
Yeah. I think it had a color stripe around the back or something that, you know, coordinated the color of maybe the bag or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I like and there's a couple options on Amazon as well. But you know, for minifig holders, there's like giant wood shelves with, you know, and the shelves are spaced perfectly for like minifig height. And I've thought about those, but I don't really have that much wall space. So
yeah, I mean, I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, my goal is to use them. Oh, pasta, hey, Buttchop. I mean, my goal is to use them like that's. I mean, I was making a suggestion because we have a May the 4th show coming up at the Children's Museum that they just posted, and so basically, yeah, I haven't seen the Lego Movie 2 either yet. Well, if nothing else, you know, Buttchop you're at work, so yeah, you can't send invites. I mean, Pasta, if you want to send me your email, I don't know if I've got yours. I probably would have included it. If nothing else, you could always send me an email, the scoop_shovel@yahoo.com. I'm going to send you an invite if you want to come in and hang out. But yeah, so it's one of those things where I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
Minifigs, Lego Movie 2.
Yeah, so I mean,
Buttchop.
That's pretty much all we have been talking about. So it's one of those things where, I mean, it's interesting because the first batch I grabbed, I'm kind of mad because I got a bunch of Emmets and a bunch of stuff. But the goal is to use them. And with the Wizard of Oz ones, I think for one of our shows, I suggested maybe we could do.
Children's Hospital.
Use them. Huh?
You were talking about the Children's Hospital, or something like that. Some show coming up.
So basically, I mean, I was suggesting because we're going to obviously Star Wars theme, maybe try and do maybe a Yellow Brick Road through the multiple themes, and then obviously the Wizard of Oz is timeless, so we could put those characters as is in there, or people could maybe also alter them in their different areas. You know, if it's like Tatooine or Hawk or whatever. So. It sounds like your dog's got a chew toy, huh?
Yeah. So
he's got a friend.
Oh yeah. So I have two now. I pretty sure you guys have met the other one during one of the streams. The smaller one's Weasley, like Ron Weasley. And that little pink thing is a teddy bear that looks a lot like Chester.
Or was a teddy bear? It looks like there's some stuffing from maybe that.
Yeah, no, it's actually like a pink elephant. But they're they play tug of war. So right now they have a little stuffed ball that they're pulling around.
That's terrible, you know. It's terrible, you know. And they could be a really cool squirrel.
Yeah. And then now they just sit there. Like, funny because the big one lays flat like that, like his back legs are all spread out, and the little one will pull him across the carpet like that.
And the little one's like, okay, whatever, keep the ball. I'm done.
Yeah. Well, the little one got in a lot of trouble today. I started tallying up everything that he's eaten because today he ate a let's see, what was it? So we noticed we have a little nanny cam, and we noticed on the nanny cam that he was eating a plastic drinking cup, like a hard plastic one. He was chewing on that, and so then I came home and I checked the yard and I found the top half of a Sharpie, but I can't find the base of the Sharpie, so I don't know where that is. I found an aluminum can, a beer can that he chewed in half. It was in two separate pieces. And then he's eaten our windowsill upstairs because he could like look out the window, and he got all neurotic, and we were gone, started eating the windowsill. He's eaten we have a cleaning lady that comes by every couple of weeks. He's eaten her check twice. He's eaten her cleaning like vacuum brushes twice. He ate one of my favorite baseball hats. He ate my W2. He ate my W2, so I can't reprint that. So luckily, I have enough of it left that I should be okay. There's a few more items. I mean, the list goes on. So luckily,
it sounds like he's gonna have to be in a kennel during the day.
He's back to being. He's earned himself the crate treatment, so he's back to being in the crate during the day.
Wow.
So, yeah,
I like your pick-a-brick cups behind you there, buddy.
Yeah,
full of pieces.
Yeah, I'm actually going to probably do a little bit rearranging. I think I'm going to put my desk where I'm sitting, which is my desk is right there behind me. So I think it's going to go where I'm sitting, and I'm going to make that my build area back there. And I think I'm going to probably take a brick off of Kevin's wall and do more of his setup. But I don't think I'm going to go whole color coordinating because I don't have that much room.
Yeah, I think I'm going to probably at some point do that. I mean, obviously this isn't going to happen now because I'm in my mom's basement for now, but
because all my acre mills are right there. Yeah. And there's actually one more on the floor behind me that hasn't gone up there yet. So that's kind of the plan, is like, well, I'm running out of room on this spot, and I'm thinking I'll take down those shelves back there, the black ones with the pick a brick cups on them. I'll take those down and I'll use that wall. And if I move the computer, then I'll use that wall and make it all pick a brick or all drawers.
Have you been to the wall lately? Have you been to the one?
I haven't. No, I haven't. I'm going tomorrow morning. So we'll see. We'll see what's on there. But I haven't been there lately. I don't know what's on there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, right now, I mean, obviously, the only thing I'm gonna probably have to look at. I was gonna see if some of the guys here in WISLUG were going to Milwaukee. See if anybody from Madison was going.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm just looking for plates because obviously, right now, I mean, obviously, I have to reconfigure that whole setup. So now I have to take the. I mean, and basically, I actually picked up a couple blue plates because what I have to do is I'm gonna have to build the new. Build the new setup. That way I don't have to take apart the old ones until the new one's built. So basically, I went and redid it. So
okay, what color plates? White?
No, they'll be blue still. But what I did was I reconfigured it so that basically the new castle will have moat on both sides.
So what color plates are you looking for off the wall?
Probably just white. Yeah, just white.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I can't remember if last time they had white. I know they had those big green ones. They were like 6 by 12 or whatever.
I'd be looking for small ones like 1x2s, 1x4s. That's kind of what I'm looking at because people make because basically the other possibility is actually instead of going single on the outside and then actually going up to maybe double or triple on the other side of the moat and start raising up the castle. If I could find somebody in hydraulics, I have a sweet idea. I'd love to do at some point, but that's kind of like a pipe dream right now. So,
how high are you trying to raise it? Like when you say hydraulics, how much movement?
Well, what I'd love to do is build a custom table and actually have the keep, the center keep, actually kind of where the castle's at, just kind of the center keep, just maybe sunk. And then just kind of rise, into the playing field type kind of thing. Just kind of raise up. I don't know, 6 inches, foot type thing. I guess. Depends on
how big, how wide and long.
How wide? I think the center section of that would have to be. Well, each leaf is 32. Well, that'd have to be probably 10 inches, 20. It'd probably be almost 2 feet by 2 feet square, probably something like that.
Two base plate square, so 20 by 20.
Well, probably 2 feet because there's the stem, so I have to figure something out. That's kind of like a pipe dream. That's somewhere.
No. I mean, the reason I'm inquisitive is that we recently cleared out stock at work, and they were throwing away a lot of parts, and they threw away some air cylinders that I acquired and threw in my garage. And you can do it with an air cylinder instead of hydraulic. You can do it with pneumatic, and you can put a flow control in the air cylinder so it just raises slowly, and it's all position A, position B kind of thing, unless you get a 3-way valve. But so you can just have it raise slowly and get to that position, and then you can hit the button again and have it lower slowly.
I think I see what I need.
So I have a couple of shorter stroke cylinders that I'm not sure what to do with yet. They're about a 6-inch stroke range, something like that. I can double check. They might be shorter. They might be only like 3 or 4 inch.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, it's just something I kind of thought would be. I told somebody one time they did that would be freaking cool to do that. So. What are you asking about, Buttchop?
He's talking about my W2.
Oh, yeah. He's saying you should keep your $100 bills in his dog dish too.
Yeah.
Only if you're replacing them, Buttchop, at your expense. They're having fun.
Yeah. They're not too loud yet. But
I mean, I guess people could be at the movie tonight. I mean, I guess that could be it. I mean,
I was thinking about going, but sounds like my better half is stuck at work. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those things. I mean, tonight I'd rather stream, and it is what it is. I mean, there are probably people out there watching, and who knows? I mean, as late as I stream, people might come back, and I mean, it is, Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Woohoo!
What'd you get?
Mr. Scarecrow.
Oh, by the way, I have a spare Cowardly Lion because my friend who buys me Lego didn't realize he didn't watch my movie. He didn't watch my Lego stream, so he didn't see that I had already had the whole set. So he bought me a blind bag, and so I'm like, here, I bet we can guess what it is. And so Randy and I felt it, and it was like, oh yeah, it's Cowardly Lion, and yeah, we opened it up, and sure enough, that's what it was.
Yeah. So basically, those were two. Those are the last two. The rest of these should be here. I mean, obviously, I mean, I don't know. I mean, hopefully they're gonna. I mean, hopefully we won't see another series until late this year. I mean, hopefully they'll. I mean, they almost should start slowing it down.
So I have a question that's on a semi-related topic, and
yeah,
maybe I should wait until Hinkle comes back, unless he's hiding there somewhere.
Hinkle, are you there? Sounds like Ken's got a question.
Okay, well, I'll ask it again. The brickheads. Now, I know there's been rumors going both directions as whether or not they're discontinuing or not, but that's neither here nor there. There's two brickheads that just got released, and that's Emmett and Wildstyle. And if you've been following the information, it's that they were both a exclusive release to Walmart, and they only did 5,000, and they numbered them 1 through 5,000. And if you try to go on right now, you can still, as of 2 days ago, you can still buy Wildstyle, but Emmett was sold out. So
yeah, they were talking about that last night on Building Live with Brick Vibe. Actually, it was almost without Brick Vibe, but it was his 1 year anniversary of streaming.
Okay.
And so they were talking about that, and actually, he actually gave away some stuff last night. I don't know if he gave away numbered ones or not, but
well, so far the only ones out are the numbered ones. So basically, that's the rumor I've heard is that they might release them to general population as the non-numbered series later in the year, and that's what I'm hoping, because I'd really like to see those brickheads, but it's kind of stupid that they're numbered.
And we'll put Kevin on the big screen because Kevin was part of that stream last night. We're talking about the brickheads, numbered ones.
What did I walk into?
Okay, so my question is basically the Emmett and the Wildstyle brickheads that were numbered and exclusive to Walmart. Yeah. Do you think that the Lego Group will release those as just general brickheads later in the year?
I think so.
Okay. That's great. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. We were having a hearty discussion about that yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
So so my thought process is, I'll give you the Cliff Notes version.
Okay.
Are you gonna pull out the ones that you already have?
Yeah, here they are, because I'm a sucker. But I think I am a little bit more privy to information than people are. To make 5,000 of the primary character of your primary product push for the entire year is nonsensical.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking too. It just seemed kind of silly to do that.
And I do know production numbers. 5,000 doesn't happen. Like, that's not a thing. That's way too low. So I find it really suspicious. And when I first saw it, I said, I originally thought that Walmart was mistaken when they put, like, maybe they did a copy paste or something and like limited it to 5,000. I'm like, nah, it's not real. And then when they showed up, and to have this sticker just thrown on, I mean, look, it's not even, it's like crooked.
Oh.
It's very clearly a box that's just made for normal sale. And they're like, oh, wait a minute, I have an idea. Let's slap a sticker on it with a number, and then we can give Walmart like an exclusivity window is what I'm thinking.
I bet it went the other way around, that Walmart said, hey, we want exclusive sale of these. And Lego was like, no way we can do that. But we can sell it to you 6 months before everyone else gets them. Yeah.
No, you're right. You're absolutely
that sticker looks awful.
And a lot of people they're like peeled off, like slightly peeled off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I mean, it's you're paying $5 extra for this sticker. And hey, I am fully aware of the irony that I am holding these. And when I was checking out on Walmart.com, I was proclaiming aloud how stupid it was as I bought them. So dumb. And I only did it because I'm like, if I don't do it and they actually don't come out,
Right.
you know, like I just didn't want to have the regret. But and then you have the new ones that were like announced like yesterday. That was Sweet Mayhem and Benny being Target Red Card exclusives. And I'm like,
oh, were they really?
Yeah, and they're already sold out.
Oh, really? Okay.
They're Target Red. I'm like, so it's only available to those who have decided to open up a credit card with Target. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
So I was saying to somebody else that it's really bizarre. Like, you know, I've got 12 years under my belt working for that company. And from like the bottom to the, you know, up into the inner bowels, and the promotions that have been running for the last like 8 months or so are really out of Lego's normal wheelhouse. Like surprise promos with no advertisement, minifigures being repurposed, like obviously like 100-year or 100 store locations. It's not really accurate. And it's like this stuff. I don't know what the deal is. My educated guess is that we're finally now seeing as consumers the results of 2,000 veterans being laid off in 2017 and all the newcomers coming in, because they are. I mean, it's fact is they laid off all the people with 15, 20, 25 years experience and then hired on entry level, you know, college graduates that they can pay less. And so all the senior marketing executives are gone, and now junior marketing analysts and junior marketing people are in. And this is like that new, I don't know, guerrilla marketing tactics or whatever. I think we're now seeing what the newcomers have been working on for the last year. And that stuff is not really Lego value stuff. So, yay!
Yeah, that's always fun. Gotta love it.
But yeah, so not to tip my hand too much, but I still do have friends that work at the corporate office in Enfield, and there is an employee store in Enfield, and they have confirmed that those are for sale in the store without stickers. So I'm like, yeah, see, that's not how it works. The employee store doesn't get their own special allotment. They get like leftovers from people. That's what they get. So those boxes are floating around without those stickers.
Well, thank you for, you know, confirming my guess. So I appreciate that. So I will happily sit back and wait and buy them at the $10 price tag without the sticker.
Yeah, and
they will come out of the box and get built. So I don't care about the sticker.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna keep the box either. It's just it seems so. It just doesn't feel like a Lego thing to do. It's just like it's odd decisions. And yeah, the Brick Fan just posted 4 hours ago. Both Sweet Mayhem and Benny now sold out. But yeah, you had to have a red card at purchase online, and they were. I think he said that his research showed that they had less than 5,000 of each. I was like, wow. That's no way. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah. So Reed, that's the other thing that, like, you know, we were talking about displaying the minifigs. Like, I now have a really decent collection of the Brickheads. I have to figure out how to display those because there's obviously nothing from Lego that can fit that.
Actually, Ken, the person you need to talk to is you need to talk to Lance down at the Lego store at Park Meadows.
Okay.
They must have started giving away the old models from grand opening at the stores, and he got a hold of the Miniland Lego store. And his goal, and I'm hoping, you know, his goal, I think, is to try and convert that into, I think, brickhead scale. So, you know, hopefully that's not spoiling any of his fun, but you know, that's, I think, what he was thinking of doing. So.
Oh, and here's somebody posted an image from an eBay auction of the Sweet Mayhem with the same foil sticker.
Does it say 5,000 on it?
That one says 5,000.
Okay. What is it going for?
Oh, I don't dare follow the link. Yeah, when the Brick Fan first posted 2 hours ago, he was getting like live updates of the numbers that they have online, and it said, like, I mean, it's crazy. It's a little like it's a list of all the updates.
Okay.
Like Target has 1,036 bennies. Now they have 865 bennies. Now 680 bennies. Now 532 bennies. Now 140.
Oh, jeez.
They are gone. Sweet Mayhem, 836, 710, 508, 395, 13, 0. I'm gonna like all of these because that is a service.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Well, I did actually, what's funny is I did find something the other day when I was out driving around for work. And people might actually, you guys might actually like this. Maybe, we'll see. But doesn't this kind of look a little bit like the new, hold on, let me put on the big screen. Doesn't this kind of look a little bit like that brand new modular that's out there?
It is pretty similar.
Yeah. Pretty dang close, huh?
It is.
I was like, I saw that. That's actually one of the towns I deliver. That's actually in, maybe Monticello, maybe, I think, Wisconsin. And I saw that. I'm like, oh.
That's a real gas station?
That's a real gas station, 24-hour fuel.
Nice.
Yep, that's actually near on one of the stops that I stop at. And so it's kind of funny. I saw that. I was like, wow, that kind of looks like the new Lego modular. Wow. I can take pictures of that so I can add that to my collection. I'll alter the one that is the set, I guess.
Yeah, well, and it's kind of funny, like, you know, you drive around Denver at least, and there's a lot of old service stations that, like, they obviously had a mold. They had a standard, and they just pump that same mold out again and again, and so you know you can see the same building footprint.
That's cool, Buttchop. Yep. The Buttchop says he's been to Monticello. That's good. So, yeah, so it looks like I did find a dino guy, thankfully. So I do have a dinosaur. I do have Rex or whatever.
That is you got to get the name right, Reed. Come on, that's Best Friend Rex.
Best Friend Rex, whatever.
Not best, Vest with a V. Best Friend Rex.
That's fine. I haven't seen the movie yet.
I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen the movie either, but I know that.
That's okay.
Somehow.
So
I don't know how I know that. I know that.
Probably from all the previews we've been seeing that have been.
No, it's actually because I read the feeler guide and read about all the different characters that are in it. So.
I actually obviously part of the stream was the Brickworld hype. Actually, I did sign up to lead I'm going to be leading a workshop at Brickworld. I'll be teaching people how to make capes and stuff. Okay. I did that back in, I want to say 2016 or so. So I'll be doing that again. So pretty cool. Oh, there's the watermelon. Somebody in the stream last night said they hadn't found one, and actually, I actually found a bunch of them actually. So
yeah, watermelon's pretty easy.
Watermelon's pretty cool too, though. You know, so I mean, it's kind of those things where another poor thing for my polar bears to eat. You know, they can eat the hot dog and the banana, and then maybe actually go for some nice nutritious, food there. So pretty cool.
I just I watched Bricksar's video he just uploaded. Apparently, he was at the Colorado Mills Lego store today. I think today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's he doing in Colorado? I saw he was in Colorado. He was up at Loveland. I'm like, hey, we're in Colorado. Like, say hi. And
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just posted his haul video from the parking lot of the mall. Nice. He's like, I'm at Kevin Hinkle's old stomping grounds. I'm like, I gotta watch this. What is this?
Yeah, that's always good. Yeah, I mean, I probably could do haul videos. I just don't generally think about doing that. You know. Oh, there's gone golfing or business or whatever. I do like the golf club.
When are you gonna see the movie, Reed?
I don't know. Maybe I'll go tomorrow and see it while my mom's at the lawn and garden show. Maybe we'll see.
I'm gonna tell you, as a active member of the Lego fan community, every day you don't see it, it's gonna be more dangerous.
Right. Yeah, I think I might have to go tomorrow as well.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. Maybe should I see if there's a late showing tonight? Maybe just end the stream early and just hit the theater tonight.
Well, that was my plan, but my my other half is busy, so he said tomorrow.
I'd probably go and fall asleep, knowing me. Oh, look at that! 2 Lord Business golfing. Well.
Oh, so Buttchop's gonna take the girls after work tonight.
Awesome.
There you go. Yeah. That's cool. Right. Look at that. Actually, the golf club's going from Lord Business. It's going into my igloo.
Yeah.
Kevin, did I show you I altered my my money tree? I had it kind of up on the table earlier. You were away from the table at the time.
No, yeah, I did not.
So I had my old money tree that was in the window, in the mock window for a while. Obviously, this is obviously not as good as it used to be. I actually took apart all my forest pieces. I don't know if you saw the post. I posted a picture of all the broken pieces after having all those trees stay together for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So I took the old one and built it onto a mill's plate, and basically just relocated the cabin. Nothing on the inside. Same size. Try and make it bigger. But built it into the mills, and actually the old plates that I pulled this apart off of just happened to have all my 1x16 bricks on it. I was wondering where they all went. I'm like, oh, there they are, holding the base together. I was like, oh, that's a good place for them. So, but yeah, I took all those apart the other night. Actually, I could probably show the picture. Everybody was commenting on I think it was Facebook on the destruction of those poor pieces. Here it is.
Was the money tree it was in the? You just showed it in snow, didn't you?
It was in the mock window. I might have a picture somewhere, but so those are all the pieces that were broken of some kind.
Oh, are those red limbs real?
Those are the dark red ones. Yeah.
Oh, those are dark red.
Those are dark red. Yeah, it's just a bad picture. It's just
Okay.
So dark red, dark green, and those in that little pile, in the one pile is all the little pieces that broke off that were still on the holders. So let's see. I wonder if I have pictures of the money tree. It's been so long. I know I had pictures at one time, but it was something. You know what? Where did I see those? They might be on my pen drive somewhere. I had it on display in the store. And that might have been early on. Randy had his old church, his custom church he built for the Winter Village type setup.
Okay.
We shared the window, the mock window, one time with that. It's just something I had just built it, kind of had fun with it. It was a tall tree. It had gold bars and all that stuff on it, and I had bears trying to fill the tree and stuff. So it was sitting in there for a while. It was on one of my old credit cards, the image. But so I figured, I can rebuild it. It was it was a cool thing. I can build on mills and I can add it, because lately, for the smaller shows here in Madison, I don't show the whole castle. Lately, I take about a 30 by 30 space, so I usually show the original keep, a couple igloos. Oh, I did find here's some pictures of Imagine's first. Oh,
I remember that. Right? Isn't that the Master Builder inside the dog?
Yeah. Actually, he actually reached out to me recently too.
Your fellow master builders are waiting for you in the dog.
Yeah. So Imagine reached out to me recently. He's applying.
You have a real weekend, Buttchop. A Saturday on a Saturday and a Sunday on a Sunday. Unheard of.
That is unheard of. That's crazy.
Amazing. Good for you, man.
Maybe I need to take a road trip and go visit Buttchop.
You guys aren't far away, right? How far away are you?
What is it? 2.5 hours?
Have either of you actually divulged the other's real location?
In terms of street address, probably not.
No, I don't know. I mean, anything.
Well, he knows I'm in Madison, and I think he said he was up in. God, I'm gonna kill this probably. Want to say. I thought it was Appleton or something like that, maybe up near Green Bay. I thought up in that area. So there's the money tree. There's the original money tree there.
Okay, I I remember the money tree, but I don't remember it ever being in snow, like snow and ice and wintry. I don't ever remember that.
It was always snow because the water, they're all the guys are ice skating on it. Actually, why is it not focusing? It's because it's on a freaking thing. But yeah, so I mean, it was just, it was always on snow. Yeah, Appleton. So he's in Appleton. So, but yeah, so I got, actually I had myself I have myself there on the deck in the old Lego uniform with the
you got a photo of that at some point.
Yeah, I do have that somewhere. The Scout Trooper when they fire
your Flickr icon.
Yeah, Flickr, yeah. Now Flickr Pro or something's going away. It sounds like, isn't it?
Well, their Flickr has changed to they were already a subscription service, and now they're more of a subscription service, and you have to they're like limiting you to a certain number of photos. I think 8,000 or something. For me, it's a pretty high number. I used Flickr pretty heavily at one point, but I didn't upload a whole lot of photos. For my friend that like really uses Flickr a lot, like as a photo backup utility, she's like freaking out and having to download it all.
Yeah.
I think
it's like what Ken said. It's like there's a limit. So before there was like the free and the not free. You could either and you could basically, there wasn't really a whole lot of benefit to being not free. Like
second more business.
But I mean, I was one of the people that got on the pro bandwagon like years ago. But they're switching it so that now if you're not a pro, you have a limit of how many photos you can have on there.
Yeah, I was on the pro bandwagon before Yahoo bought them up, and then the price went up, so I dropped off.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, chances are I'll probably just maybe I'll just switch them all to my websites because I've got websites. I just need to turn them into a giant photo album, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I do have 2 extra dinos. Instead of an extra watermelon. So, what are you working on tonight, Kevin? Anything exciting?
Well, I got my Mario thing out to work on. I got my order card. So I ordered some greeting cards. Have you guys heard of a company called Love Pop?
No.
Love Pop. This is not #not sponsored. So Love Pop is greeting cards, but they're all like pop up.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're done really well. And so because, as I've mentioned before, this is Kevin's awesome month where he has his wedding anniversary and Valentine's Day and his wife's birthday all in a week.
Oh,
so this is the anniversary card. So we have like a lily.
There's no chance that she's going to see this and it's going to be given away?
No, there's zero. And then this is Valentine's Day, so just a rose. And obviously this is not the whole gift. This is just the card.
No, I think that's the whole thing.
This is the birthday card. Is this saxophone playing fox?
That's awesome.
So I got these in.
My in-laws sent me a pop-up of a Volkswagen bus because they're really big into Volkswagen buses too.
A card that did that?
Yeah, it looks just like that. I don't know if it's with the same company. I'll have to go check, but it's it looks just like that.
Yeah, they're really cool. And they also have a bunch of like officially licensed Marvel and Star Wars ones too.
No.
So they have like one you open it up and it's like Luke and Vader like battling on Cloud City. They got some really nice cards.
Well, but I think I have extra swamp creatures too. I don't know who's looking. So I do have a Dorothy, thankfully. So no Dorothy, Scarecrow. Oh, you know what? I had a Scarecrow. What the heck? Freaking idiot! I don't know why I thought I didn't have one.
I got a little Christmas train poly bag when I was at the store, so I just put it together.
Did you? Nice.
I officially built a set on your stream. A tiny
little. It's always good. So I think I'm missing. Who am I missing then? Oh, I'm missing Cowardly Lion. Okay, so I did have the whole set of these guys, or almost. I think the lion's in here. I hope. Why did I think I didn't have a? Must not have made my list very well. So, that's cool. So, So Kevin, how'd your doodle stream go today? Obviously, I missed it. Sorry.
That's okay. That's fine. It's there if you want to watch it.
I saw the Facebook post. The doodles are cool.
Yeah, we had some good ones. It's always a little rocky when I start because, again, I'm not really used to using a tablet.
Oh, yeah.
So my first few drawings are always, like, really dumb. But then near the end of it, I really warm up and I get a lot more comfortable. And so it was really funny because the first drawing I did was Julian requested Rose from Titanic. And I Googled, like, a reference pic and obviously came up with her and Leonardo DiCaprio on, like, you know, the front of the boat of Titanic. Although he told me afterwards that he was hoping I was going to do the other scene. But so I drew Rose, like, with her hands out, like king of the world, you know, and it was not really that good. It was pretty bad. And then as the stream went on, one of the last things I did was draw a bunch of Classic Space Lego guys, and I drew a Classic Spaceman holding up Rose. And to me, it was really interesting looking at the span of 2 hours, the first drawing and, like, the third to last drawing. I was like, yeah, I got.
I mean, that's the point of doodles, right? You got to warm up.
Exactly, but it was good. We had a you know, decent chat. My music worked this week. So that was good.
Oh, look at that! I do have my Cowardly Lions, so I have my full complement of Wizard of Oz people all lined up. Cool. It's good. It's good. I'm trying to figure out what the last one is. I got some duplicates here, obviously. Yeah, actually, Kevin, Brickpost is saying the other scene when they were underwater.
Oh.
Oh, another Dorothy. I have another Dorothy. Cool. Okay.
Bye. That's a Price is Right fail horn moment.
So let's see here. Oh, all my extras keep falling.
This is my little hat to keep my head warm, Hoosier.
Oh, is that
It's probably too small. I have too big of a head.
probably cold down there again tonight?
Of course it is. New England in the basement, always too cold down here. And I got my space heater right next to me.
Actually, you know what's funny is I saw a really good space heater in one of the closets I delivered to. Let's see. Does your space heater look like something like this? This actually was pretty good. This was a nice one.
No, it's this little, like, handle one.
Yeah, this one is actually in a supply room. This actually was kicking out some good heat. Just don't put your Lego nearby, but yeah.
Kevin plus wuss equals.
So I gotta unmute myself for a second because you gotta see this right here.
We're having a conversation.
This is what I deal with all day, every day.
I love it because it looks like you're, like, laying there talking to each other.
It's just the one. The other one's just like, no, screw you. You can't have this toy.
Please stop. Please stop. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. The other one's just like, no, it's not toy. You can't have what? At least he finally learned his name, so that's good.
That's a step up.
What's his name?
Weasley. You're on my headset though, so he can't hear you.
Weasley's on the big screen.
Yeah. And I can't zoom, but I can center him.
He's got recalled, Buttchop. Are you messing with me? I don't believe half the things you say, Buttchop.
Good boy.
No, there's no way. This doesn't. When it knocks over, it turns off. Like it.
Oh, that's cool.
And it automatically turns itself off as soon as it tilts. I don't know if you guys could hear it shutting off all 3 times.
Did it turn itself back on when it rotated?
Yeah, when you lift it back up, it turns back on.
Did I mess up? Wait, no, what?
Well, Weasley gave up.
Yeah, he came over here next to me. What's going on?
I'm wondering why you were calling his name. He's like, what?
Yeah,
Tell the dogs I said meow.
Yeah. He just wants attention.
That's why we have this stream, so everybody gets their needed attention for the day.
Yep.
I think I have everybody. Let's find out here. I do like the crayon guy. He's pretty cool.
It's Crayon
You'd
Girl.
have been better with purple. You'd have been better with a purple head. Just saying.
The official name is Crayon Girl.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Well, according to the websites, I don't know
Yeah.
about Lego's official name, but
The cat doesn't doesn't sit on the plate very well, so she's gonna hold the cat by the tail. I know it's wrong, but it is what it is. Sorry.
So, Kevin, I've been working through the forever sorting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say I'm only on like episode 3.
No, don't do that.
But in episode 3, you mentioned your old friend, Mr. Stewart.
Oh yeah.
And it's Stewart from.
Stewart from Cal. Okay, yeah. I was thinking last name Stewart, not Stewart. I was like, who do I know that's with last name Stewart?
Right. So it was kind of funny because I was just telling Bricksmith like a month before, like he was talking about getting bricks engraved.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, Stewart does that, or like I'm like, hey, I have a friend that does that, and he's doing all the DENLUG name badges and everything, and maybe can work out a deal or whatever. And then and I kept forgetting to send him Stewart's email, and so when I watched that, I'm like, oh shit! So I sent them both an email. I'm like, hey, Stewart, you're actually like internet famous.
Nice.
So,
yeah, no, Stewart. I give Stewart a lot of credit for bringing me into this whole this thing.
Yeah. Stewart's done some good stuff. I mean, he's done some stuff for me too. You guys sometimes see it in the castle. He did the engraved. He did the masonry brick patterns on some trans clear, trans purple, and trans black for me.
Okay.
In different patterns too. He didn't just do the standard. And if I wish I could find them, they're probably somewhere around here. He did some special patterns too, not just the one that Lego does, but other ones. And his other ones were pretty cool too. So yeah, I do have all 20 figs. So finally, I don't have to buy any Lego for a while, unless I can find plates or something for the Mills project. So that's it.
Yeah, I don't know how
I hope you're enjoying the series so far.
I am. Anyone that I force to listen to doesn't like it, but
That's fine.
Well, like I was on a road trip and they were like, yeah, I'm not, really into this or whatever.
I'm not taking
it. I'll change it.
Some episodes are better than others. I will comment on that.
But like me, like when I'm driving, I think it's great.
Yeah, wait till you get farther along and the intros start to drag on. Then
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Reed is a huge fan.
Yeah.
Short intros. Yes. Big fan.
Okay. There you go, Reed. I did 2 sets tonight. I did the popcorn guy.
Popcorn? Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I don't think I built mine yet. My poly bags are sitting over there. They're nearby. They're close.
I just need to. Oh, Buttchop's leaving us.
What?
You gotta go start his car.
Yeah, let's go start his car. He's going to the movie. He's getting off work and going to the movie soon.
Collecting says she's a fan. The long intros. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean the one was like half the screen. The one was half the screen, and I'm like, oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
It's like, especially after it's like the story part is so good, and then you just okay.
You don't want to skip ahead and miss anything.
Are we gonna get to the story? I mean, is Kevin gonna be 80 years old by the time he actually gets to year 11?
I'm still in the room, Reed.
I know. You're not the one controlling the pace, so I'm not worried about you. You don't control the pace. Your host controls the pace. No offense, but the pace does like a roller coaster once in a while.
Hey, Mariann joined us.
Hey guys.
Hi, Mariann.
Hey.
Hi.
You're not out seeing Lego Movie 2?
Not tonight. It's too cold. I know I'm a wimp, but I'm gonna go later when it's a little bit warmer.
Cold?
It is cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
Cold.
It was like today while I was working, it was, I guess, what was it? -1 or -5, but the wind chill had it like -20.
That's
something.
cold. I accept that.
that's cold.
It was 20 degrees. It's 20 degrees right here right now, so it was like 30 today. But
Well, after -1 though.
well, I know, but I'm a Californian, so anything below 50 gets freezing to me.
Which part of California?
It's 5 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
Which part of California?
Oh, I was from San Diego area.
Okay, yeah, I was from Riverside originally.
Yeah, I was actually Escondido, but nobody knows where that is, so I say San Diego.
Yeah, no, I know. I used to do a lot of back in college. I did a lot of fireworks shows down there.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
like,
when you still do fireworks, you mean?
right? Yeah. No, I did them professional. So like the.
Oh, okay.
So if you know, I mean, this is what it feels like. It feels like
Yeah, that
minus.
sounds cold.
Nice. You know the at the Padre Stadium, the KGB Sky
Oh yeah,
Show.
yeah.
Yeah, I did that one a couple of times.
Cool.
Yeah.
I actually never went to a sporting thing because I'm not a sports person.
Go.
Oh, I didn't either. I was only there for the fireworks show. I didn't care about the sports.
Hey, Kevin,
Yep.
you're working on.
Stop. Are you showing off?
What was that?
Rare minifigs.
That's the last pair I have right there.
Where is that from? Is that the Toy Fair one?
Toy Fair, yeah. That's that custom case.
Right.
Do you have those minifigs, Mariann?
What?
Do you have those minifigures?
I don't have those ones, but I have other ones from Comic-Con in San Diego.
You, for the right price, you can also have those two in your collection.
But see, I'm not that crazy to spend that much money on stupid minifigures.
Reed can hook you up.
Actually, technically, Mariann, maybe you should see if you could trade some of your roses for maybe some of those minifigs. You know, it is Valentine's Day coming up, and Kevin has cards, but he might need some gifts too. You know.
No, no. I gave Lego one time.
Hey, but these are flowers that will never die.
I'm pretty sure Kevin's wife doesn't want Lego flowers.
That's why the story always ends with I gave her Lego one time.
Right.
Well, no, but if you put them in the right place, you know, and they're always there, and she's like, "Wow, those flowers are pretty," you'd be like, "Yep."
So I'm kind of excited, and as I said, there is like negative chance she will ever watch this. So one of her favorite bands is Metric. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Metric from Toronto.
No.
So they're like a Canadian alternative rock, indie rock kind of band. And I enjoy their music too. I think it's pretty good. So that's like one of her favorite bands, like one of her 3 favorite bands. And I've taken her to a couple concerts. But so they're having a concert on our anniversary day next week in Boston.
Oh, nice.
So I bought tickets. What I did not tell her is that I paid the insane extra money so that she can meet the band.
Oh,
nice.
So she has no clue that she's actually meeting them.
cool.
She just thinks we're going to a concert. And so the VIP meet the band ticket comes with the front row seat tickets too.
Nice.
But yeah, so that's gonna be cool. That's next.
You should be like, oh yeah, we're here in the nosebleed. Oh no, wait, further down.
No, I'm actually, now that it's getting closer, I'm starting to like, okay, how do I put all this plan together? Like, you got to go extra early for this. You have to pick up your tickets in person, as opposed to like printing them out because it's like a will call thing. So it's like I have to start staging the whole thing.
Well, are you guys staying in Boston that night then too?
Yeah, I'm sure the concert won't be done until when concerts are normally done, something stupid late.
No, but
I booked a hotel room in Boston.
Yeah,
so you'll just leave your kids at home, right?
Yeah, exactly. They'll be fine. We'll put the sewer babies in charge.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, the sewer babies apparently can take care of themselves, so.
The sewer babies can't take care of themselves. You are the proud parent of a sewer baby. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, dude? Jude? Judith.
I gotta turn my thing on.
Oh. Well, that's good. That sounds like that'll be a good time then.
I hope so. But yeah, we have to be back like really early in the morning the next day. So yeah, we're staying there overnight, but then we have to be back here, I think, by 8. And Boston is like a 2-hour drive.
Ah, that's not cool.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
Oh, she's got to work the next day or whatever.
No, she has one of her classes, and if they have a test, she can't get out of it. So she has to be back for her class at 9. So that means we kind of need to be home 8-ish.
Well, she better study for it beforehand.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say maybe she should have seen if she could have taken the test early. You know, teachers probably love that. You know.
Yeah, right. I love this class so much. I want to take this test now.
I'll take it early. I got something special going on this weekend. Come on. When's the when you got to go to? When's the concert?
The concert is it's the 13th. So what day?
Oh,
Wednesday. So it's Wednesday evening.
Oh, and then Valentine's Day is the next day.
It's the next day. Yes, sir.
Oh.
And when's her birthday?
On the 20th.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's like, all right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
How far is Boston from you?
Like 2 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad. Of course, see,
Yeah,
being from California, anything under 3 hours is not far.
Hey, I'm
Right, yeah.
anything under 10 hours is a win.
So Kevin, which direction from Boston are you? Like
West.
obviously not east. So you're direct straight west. I have a friend that's about 2 hours west of Boston.
Yeah,
so
it's almost a straight diagonal.
yeah. So you're probably pretty close to where my friend lives.
But unfortunately, the way the highways are, I don't actually cut through Rhode Island, even though it would make sense to cut through Rhode Island, but I don't. So I go like right near the top, and then I go around Rhode Island, and then I go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Blaze is in the house.
Brick Blaze.
Hey, Brick Blaze.
Where's Brick Blaze? I don't see Brick Blaze. Where's Blaze? Oh, there he is. Those were some. You got some speedy techniques there, Reed. You saw that before it even showed up in my chat.
Yeah.
He's just that good.
So you're in Connecticut?
You know, I did spend many years in AOL, and my old credit card bills show I spent too much time in AOL. Back in the days when they charged per minute, I had AOL bills that were in the hundreds per month.
Reed
My
was
goodness.
never away from keyboard.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a flirt. What can I say?
You know what I had a picture in my head? The scene from Napoleon Dynamite with his brother Kip being like, Napoleon, don't be jealous that I'm chatting with hot babes all day.
Is it bad that I haven't seen that movie yet?
Well, guys, thanks for having me. I'll see you next time.
Don't worry, I haven't seen it yet either.
Hey, Kevin, you got to find that clip on YouTube just so you can play that, for us.
It's like one of my favorite movies of all time.
It hasn't called out to me. I mean, I guess I'll have to watch it just to.
Yeah, I've never actually seen it because I just don't care that much. Sorry.
I've had enough of those geeky situations in real life. I don't really need to see
It's
that.
a movie about
I try to avoid overhyped, stuff. And Harry Potter's like really the only thing that's like really I've gotten sucked into.
So
like,
are you saying you don't
Lego,
Are you saying you don't watch like any of the Marvel movies or Star Wars or anything?
So Star Wars I really don't care. I watch them, but I'm like whatever. I have no idea what's going on half the time. The Marvel movies, my husband has to explain everything to me. I honestly I don't know. Like I'm like, who's this Thanos guy and what the hell's going on? And he's like, oh, this and that. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure, whatever. Like right now, I'm watching Daredevil on Netflix, and he's like, he walks in the room and he sees one clip, like one screenshot of this lady that's sitting in Daredevil's apartment, and he instantly says that is whatever her name is, Daredevil's ex-girlfriend. And I'm like, how in the hell do you know that? You just walked in. He's like, oh yeah, it looks like her. I'm like, Okay, whatever. And then he sits there and like, oh well, have they introduced the main? See, I'm so bad. I don't know the main antagonist. And I'm like, he rattled off some name. I'm like, no, there's this other guy. And he's like, oh yeah, that's him. That's his real name or whatever.
I don't have the stomach for this conversation.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm like, you know, the guy with the guy. You know. Hang on.
The movie, the worst movie ever, that was so overhyped. Brickblade.
Tina, you fat lard.
Eat the food.
Eat the food.
Food.
I caught you a delicious bass.
Kingpin. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Daredevil and Kingpin. So Kingpin is actually God. Shit, I just watched like a whole season of him. I should know his name, but
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Fisk or whatever. So it's
Wilson Fisk.
Wilson Fisk. That's the one. Thank you very much. So I'm like, no, he hasn't started fighting Kingpin yet. Like, but he like season 1 was this whole Wilson Fisk guy. And he's like, yeah, that's Kingpin. Come on.
The only Kingpin I know is a bowling movie, so you know.
You know, like I didn't have comic books as a kid. I read.
You know what's funny is I never liked the reading the comic books, but I actually like the stories of the comic books, just not reading them.
Oh yeah.
I never read the comics, but I watched all the cartoons, so that's where my comic knowledge came from.
Oh yeah. I didn't see the cartoons either. They're probably like too whatever for me. Like you know, like they're too violent. My mom wouldn't let me watch them. They're too violent. No, like
we're on the same page as you. My wife is always asking me who somebody is, and I have to explain to her.
Yeah, so I'm like basically your wife. Like that's you know that's the situation that we're in over here. So like now, if you get a non-mainstream sci-fi, like I knew who Ender was before Ender's Game movie ever came out. You know, I knew who like all those non-mainstream movies or sci-fi stuff, like you know Isaac Asimov and all the non-mainstream sci-fi. Right. I've been reading sci-fi for 30 years, so
right.
You know,
like Valerian.
Yeah, like I tried
read the book, but I enjoyed the movie. Yeah, and I heard if you've read the book, you hate the movie. So
yeah, well, and it's like Battlefield Earth by L. Ron Hubbard. It's a horrible movie. And it's a really long book, but I really like the storyline. I really like the concept of it. It's just they really did a horrible job executing it.
I tried reading the book and I couldn't get into that one, but
it's a long book. It is. It's like it should have been like 2 books. It's so long, but
yeah, it is.
I've actually read it twice. So
wow.
Brickplace will get this. So there's a caricature artist named Ray who does Lego minifig caricatures at some of the shows. And the guy's super awesome. He used to do caricatures for like Six Flags and stuff like that. So he knows his game.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to support him. So I buy a caricature every time I see him. And one time we were sitting there and he goes, so what should I do for you this time? And I'm like, I don't know. We've done a lot of different things. And I was like, wait, have you seen Napoleon Dynamite? And he's like, yes. And so I go, my friends and family call me Uncle Rico. So can you please draw me like? Let me take it out of the thing.
Oh my
You're on the big screen.
So this is me as a minifigure as Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but that looks super cool.
That's disturbing.
It's
next time go with like Rex Kwon-Do.
Hey. You think I got where I got today? Because I can't even keep it together doing all the quotes. You think somebody wants a roundhouse kick with these bad boys on? There's just oh my goodness. What the heck was Grandma doing at the sand dunes?
Hailey's in the chat and she's very happy that we're back to Lego. So
yes, vote for Pedro.
Vote. Yeah, it's a funny movie, people. It's a funny movie.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Okay. I'll put it on my to-watch list.
And what was I feel very underappreciated and just as funny was the short-lived cartoon series.
I watched the cartoon, but I really love like episode 1. And then I watched episode 2, I'm like, wait, this is like episode 1 again. And then I watched episode 3 and I'm like, this is like episode 1 again. Because I felt like they took the best jokes of the movie and then they just repeated them every single episode. And I was like, can't do that. Now it's terrible. But I was never more happy than when they announced that show and they said we got the entire voice cast back. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Sweet. So I did another thing just now. I ordered me a hat with this emblem on there.
Is it going to be embroidered?
I don't know. I probably not.
Oh, okay.
But
Is
still,
that a Hinkle
plays right here, and
is
I
that
had
a
to make
Hinkle
sure I got
creation?
the fitted. I can't do a snapback, but
So is that a Hinkle creation?
that is, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
my Hinkle creation.
It's so good though. It's like it's Blaze-ception.
Yeah.
That's right. It's Inception.
It looks just like him. Is that your evil twin?
No, I'm the evil twin.
Makes so much sense now.
When you have your camera angled all the way down though, where it's just like your chest, and it looks like your face is moving.
Oh, you may be leaning against the table because that looks like you're keeping from the spot. Move a little closer to the table. A little closer to the
I mean, it's really good. It's like so
Actually,
perfect.
it looked like your nose was right at the table there for a moment. It was like perfect.
I'm like hiding under the.
Yeah.
And not to risk another reference that nobody gets, but that reminds me of SpongeBob from season 1 when he's like, "Excuse me, sir, you're sitting on my body, which also happens to be my face." So, that happened.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I don't
I
know
saw,
if it's season 1 or not, or if it's season 2, but it's early. One of my favorite parts is when they're on the what's the ship? The ghost ship.
Dutchman?
The Flying Dutchman.
Flying Dutchman.
They're on the Flying Dutchman, and he's like, "You're good, you're good." He's like scraping the boat against things. You're good, you're good.
That is oh my goodness. I can't even begin to tell you how often in real life I say that. And
Me too.
usually people don't get it. Because you have to pick a scene when things are going wrong. And you're like, you're good. You're good. Like you're out of your mind. So I saw it's last week I saw the SpongeBob musical on Broadway.
Oh yeah, how was that?
That was amazing. That was so good. It was like the best of the whole show. And they also had like genuine A-list music talent for the whole thing.
Cool.
Like write all the songs and all the numbers. Like it was I'm like very tempted to buy that album. It's that good. But so then they closed it down, and I was like, oh no, is the world not going to be able to see this anymore? And they just announced that the SpongeBob musical is now going to tour the country.
Wow.
So it was 1 full year on Broadway, and now it's going everywhere. If you like SpongeBob, I do recommend it. It's really hilarious.
I tried to listen to the album, but it was like listening to pop, like Sugar.
Listening to the Broadway album?
Yeah, I tried listening to Broadway because I love Broadway. Like I really love Broadway.
Yeah.
And I'll give it a try again, but I couldn't do it.
Like,
The weird thing was I like the new version of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that they've done.
Yeah. The actors are also incredible. Like they all are like the SpongeBob characters.
Funny story. Before I actually watched an episode of SpongeBob at all, I bought the first like SpongeBob CD they put out because it had a Pantera song on it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like SpongeBob has all these like major music talent all the time.
That's true.
It's crazy.
I was like, what? I need to know the story behind this. Why is Pantera on SpongeBob?
Yeah. What was the?
It was
like
pre-hibernation.
Let me see here. Hi, Haley.
Tina, eat your food.
You're not driving this time.
Stop touching my tots, man.
Your grandma broke her cock.
Oh. Julia, give me some of your tots. No, get your own.
Haley knows what's up.
We quoted that movie every day riding a 30-minute school bus to school for like a year. No, at least 2 years. I had a buddy. We stood there just do Napoleon Dynamite jokes all the way. Quotes, yeah.
Do the chickens have large talons? I don't know what the heck you're just talking about.
Yeah.
Why don't you have yourself a quesadilla?
Yeah, a dang quesadilla. Let's see.
Maybe you should build her a cake.
So like in Act 1 from the SpongeBob musical, they have like songs by David Bowie, Plain White T's, T.I., Panic at the Disco, Cyndi Lauper, Yolanda Adams, The Flaming Lips, Sarah Bareilles, Steven Tyler, Joe Perry, Lady Antebellum, John Legend, They Might Be Giants. Like, it's insane.
Okay, so I built the pig. So going up there, last time I was up there, they forgot to include my pig. So I had to go up there and get my pig. And the pig is sitting on like a platter.
What's the pig? What's the pig from?
The dog was like that too. He has a little thing. I have the dog over here.
The year of the pig.
Oh.
But his little platform kind of looks like, like a serving platter. So he's on there.
Yeah,
So
but
is he
see,
like
the dog looks like that too. He's got like a little serving platter almost. See?
Was he a GWP this year or something?
Yeah, that's the gift we purchased right now.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
I didn't get him yet. I didn't get it. I'll get him eventually.
No, he's.
Well, it's AFOL shopping day tomorrow.
I know, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that either.
I didn't think that was still a thing. Is that still a thing?
It is. Well, actually, they're changing it a little bit this time because apparently they're going to do like a hour early, like get together snack thing or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
My store too. It's an hour early snacks and like some kind of grab bag or something too, possibly.
Yeah.
Got Brick Vibe in the chat.
They've been doing the they've been doing it. Some of the stores have let us in an hour early before, but maybe they're trying to up it a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah, this is nationwide this time.
Yeah. Hey, Brick Vibe, did you find any of those plates yet?
All right. Have we started ranting about the Brickhead Lego Movie 2 Brickheads
Oh,
yet?
we had a
Yeah, we've already covered that. You missed your chance.
Oh, I missed that. Damn it.
Hoosier got to hear mine earlier when it was happening. I was like, what the?
I didn't even, it went so fast I didn't even know that they happened.
Hey,
I mean, they're
Hailey,
already
is that your
out.
phone? Haley, what is that on your desk? Is that your phone?
Which one?
The white thing right there in front of
Oh,
you.
that was so crazy. It like vanished.
That's my trackpad. That's my mouse.
Yeah.
Oh,
My very
that looks-
shattered mouse.
yeah, that looks very sad.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, did you drop your phone?
It was
No.
so wild when you said, "What's that?" And I looked at the screen to see what you were talking about, Ken, and that pad like totally vanished from the screen. And I was
Right,
like,
yeah, I saw
"Whoa,
that.
magic!"
It did like blur out and blend with the desk for a second. I saw that too.
No, okay, so the history of this trackpad is I broke my last one because I got angry and I happened to slam my fist on it.
Oh,
I busted my last one. So I bought this one, but
yeah,
this
just did it again.
one I had for a week. I didn't do this. Bo was trying to, I guess, when I was gone, because we keep the older two dogs in the kitchen corral. So they like to get in he likes to sleep in my chair.
Right.
But when a 90-pound dog tries to get into a computer chair and that swivels, so apparently he somehow got up here, but he had just swiped everything that was on my desk. So the trackpad, it bit the floor the first week I had it.
So Haley, at the very beginning of the stream, I went over everything that our new dog Weasley has eaten. I think he's half goat. He has eaten like so much stuff.
Did he eat a can?
He did. He ate a can.
Then he is a goat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We haven't got to the can. We have got
Coats my goats.
Bo ate about 2.5 feet of rope,
Oh
Gosh.
and luckily we haven't had any surgeries on him.
yeah.
The older one had surgery last year when we were in Philly while we were gone. They had to go in and try to figure out what she ate, and she doesn't eat anything. I was
So
surprised.
and I'm sorry that's off Lego topic, but did you wait for symptoms, or did you preemptively go to the vet?
Actually, we were gone because she was thrown up the day we were leaving, and since we live with mom, yeah, she got to handle all that. So she called me like 2 days in the trip. She's like, "Well, took Hailey to the vet." I was like, all right, is she dying? She going? Need to put her down? What's? She was kind of dragging it out. So I was like, all right, what's the deal? And she's like, well, she apparently ate something. They don't know what it is. They did did X-rays. They want to take her in for surgery, but exploratory surgery is about.
Yeah, I've been there. I know.
X-rays she already had turned out to be like about $4,000 worth of vet bills when we got home.
Oh my god!
That's what mine was last time. So that's why like Weasley today ate a green Sharpie. And I found the green cap, and it took me all day to figure out what the green cap was.
Oh no!
And I have not found the base. I've not found the gray part of the Sharpie or the felt pin. So I'm really nervous that he ate that part of it. But he's playing and acting fine, and he ate dinner fine. So I don't know.
I guess you'll find out if he's got any green excrement, I guess.
Well, he did his business, and I checked, and it looked normal. So, but we do have 6 inches of snow out there, so maybe it's buried in the snow. So we'll see.
Yeah,
So okay. Anyway, that's.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
I'm all off topic today. So
I feel you on that one because Bo is eating some interesting things, and I'm just like, all right, when you go take you to the vet, and usually he has this sad puppy dog face for like 2 days, and then he rose up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So
yeah, well, that's what he did last night. Is he threw up something? So hopefully, if he does everything else in there, he'll get it out of the system.
Yeah, poor puppy. At least you don't eat shark.
Blaze, what are you building?
What about go? What is your face building?
Rex's Rextreme Off-Roader.
Oh, nice.
I'm
70826.
Nice.
Hailey, you saw the movie already.
Oh yeah.
You saw it at the early screening. Oh, you saw it too, Blaze?
Yeah, I saw it.
Right, yeah.
I've not seen it yet.
Have people watched it? I need to talk about it. It's been killing me for the past 2 weeks.
No, I haven't seen it. You can't talk about it.
As soon as Julian left his stream earlier, here, like, oh, he's gone. Okay, let's talk about this for a second.
Has Kevin watched it now?
I watched it 2 hours ago.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have to have
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it well, maybe not tomorrow, but I'll watch it pretty soon.
So,
I don't want to go when there's kids.
Do those of us that haven't watched it need to take our headsets off and mute the computers for a minute?
Well, we're live. We'll be nice and
don't want to spoil it for anybody that's watching.
Yeah, that would be not cool.
I wasn't going to spoil anything, but so I was talking to Justin Ramsden, who did the Apocalypseburg set.
Yeah.
And he was like, he sent me a Facebook Messenger. He's like, have you seen the movie yet? And I was like, I'm actually going to see it in like an hour. And he's like, make sure you look for fill in the blank during the credits. And I saw what he was talking about. I would have never seen it if he hadn't said that to me. So I was curious if either of you that have seen the movie noticed anything particularly political about the credits.
All right. Well, when I go to see it, I will make sure we stay through the credits.
I will look through it. Well, I heard that you should.
The number of times I've had to stay through a Marvel credit series, I can force him to stay through a Lego movie.
Well, I can let you know there's absolutely nothing all the way after the credits. You don't have to stay all the way through.
You don't do that.
There's a bunch of once the movie ends, there's a bunch of stuff for a while. There's actually a bunch of stuff just happening, and then
it's very reminiscent of the first movie.
Yeah, but once it gets to the regular credits, you can leave after that.
Okay.
And The Lonely Island is singing the song with Beck, and they didn't actually cuss. That's the first song I've heard by them where they didn't say bad words.
Yeah.
I like their song for the end credits, but I don't know. There's just so much in the end. There's just so much to look at.
There's a lot.
Well, maybe
Okay.
we can talk about it next week when hopefully most of us have already seen it by then.
All right, can we, Kevin?
Sounds good.
Did you catch all the raptor names?
I the other one.
The other one, yeah.
It's not a spoiler. It's just Rex named all his raptors.
Yeah.
But there's like Ripley,
Connor,
Connor,
Ripley.
the other one, and I can't remember there's another name in there, and it's been bugging us since we've seen it. We're like, what's
I
the
can't remember that third one either. All I remember is Connor, Ripley, and the other one, but I don't remember the other one.
My son and I both were very amused at the fact that Jeff the cat came back.
all of the kitties?
I like Garfield.
All right, Jeff the cat. He's the Mohawk cat from the series, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he's
See it?
No,
Yeah.
Jeff's the one with the thing on his tail.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, because the Mohawk kitty, that's a really good one too. And these sewer babies are hilarious.
I want some sewer babies.
Okay, so where are the sewer babies in? What are they in?
Oh, they're
They are in the sewer.
one of these things.
Thanks. I mean set-wise. You dork.
This thing. It's like Emmett, this other girl, and then two sewer babies and a little build.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I haven't asked questions about the sewer babies.
Hey,
I'll find out at some point.
Haley, I'll put you on the big screen. What is that? Is it a special set? What is it? Just a...
No, it's just like a battle pack. I don't know.
Oh,
That's why you just
where was that? Where'd you get that at? Was that the store?
Yeah, it's at the store.
The Lego store?
You don't know, Reed?
And then it's online too.
Kevin,
Cool,
don't
you're
make
so-
Kevin, don't make me come through the screen.
Then
I would welcome you. You can come help me sort.
if you take the stud upside down, it has a hole in it, he'll sit on the head.
Nice.
But he will fall. Oh, no. Nope, it falls off. But I'm trying to put a mohawk on his head. I want a mohawk. Oh, that stud's gone. No, it's okay, Kevin. If we need a private stream where we can talk about the movie for a couple minutes, we're good.
Yeah, I was planning to see it.
Pro show.
I was planning to see it tomorrow, but then I said, you know what? There's just, I feel like every day that goes by, I'm a member of this fan community, and it's gonna happen. So I need to do it now.
Well,
Yeah.
I was totally going to do it this morning, but it was so cold outside. I didn't want to go anywhere.
It's fine, Mariann. It's fine.
And that's why I'm so, I need to see Avengers at Philly because I can't wait till I get back home because it'll be spoiled by the time I get back home.
Oh, yeah, you have to go see it when you go to, yeah.
So I'm like, after opening ceremonies, I'm going to see Avengers. I don't care if I'm by myself or with a group, but
Well,
I'm pretty sure you could get a group with them there. I mean, that would be pretty easy.
I'm in. I'm in, Blaze. I'm in.
no, yeah, it just depends on where they do opening ceremonies. Because last time,
it's at the Discovery Center again.
I'm hoping it is because that was so much fun.
Yeah,
He absolutely is. He's already confirmed that.
All right, because we were telling him during the event, like,
Did you not watch Forever Sorting?
so behind, Kevin. So behind.
No, I thought that was so awesome, and this year I'm planning to drive instead of take the bus to the opening ceremony.
So, all right, yeah, let us.
I'll just ride with you, and then we'll go see the movie afterwards.
We will.
Yeah. Because I have a van, so I
We will
love.
carpool because I refuse to get on any type of in a van, on a school bus, anything. I'm done. I have served my time doing that. I am good.
But would you do it on a boat or with a goat? It was almost being set up like a Dr. Seuss
On a
book.
plane or on a
I've done it on a bus. I'm not getting on a van. I'm not doing it with her, or I'm not doing it with that man. I'm just not going to that Discovery Center. I'm telling you, Sam.
Hey, well, if I have a social situation, I will have an escape route, and that escape route would be a vehicle that I know I can go.
Yeah.
No, opening ceremony, that was great. It was so much better than the comedian. Yeah, him and Seth did really good. Or Seth, I think Seth set it up. He did. He figured out the Discovery Center. He did good.
There you go. Working on
This
an ice.
is the whole reason I bought this set. Weaponized.
Oh, yeah.
I want those dinosaurs. I have almost every dinosaur Legos ever made, so.
I picked up
Tim Lego says, or on a jet while you eat some spaghetti.
I mean, really, we could keep this going.
Now we got Sean was building Diva, and
I
he
will
messed
not
up
get in
and
those vehicles.
That's pretty
Spaghetti.
cool. Actually, a lot of pretty cool pieces in the Overwatch stuff.
Yeah, I built the small shuttle and the big shuttle.
Did you connect the shuttles?
No, not yet.
There you go. Starting to work on an ice tree with purple
Nice.
leaves.
I like the purple.
Hey, we got some ice trees out here. That's why I'm wearing my jacket. It's cold.
Yeah.
Actually got a hidden thing in the bottom there. Isn't that a nice thing in the tree, you know?
Is that a pie?
Why?
The pie tree.
It's a
Well, Chester has to have a place to store his pies.
Hold on, I think I forgot to order food.
Is that where the Keebler elves keep their cookies in that tree?
yes.
It's true.
What did I do wrong? What?
Friday night things are getting me to build lots of sets that I've had on the backstop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hi, MJ Bricks. I built that
If it wasn't for the fact that I
really
worked
like it.
Fridays or whatever morning it is that that Kevin does his like back stock building, I would join that stream. But some of us actually work for a living, Kevin.
Hey, my favorite thing is when I get I get text messages back from friends and they're like, Kevin, I can't join your thing. I'm working, and I'll respond in all caps. I'm working. I don't understand.
Well, you know, Kevin, I'm also working, but from home, so I can join you sometime.
I'm working.
I just didn't want you to think that I was, just big time, and yeah, not.
I haven't won the lottery yet, so I can do that. So,
It's all right. It's all right. No, yeah, Mariann, I can put your email in my list.
My email?
Can you type it in the internal chat? In the
Me
Google
or
Hangout
what?
chat? What?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, put your email in the internal Google Hangouts chat.
Okay. Just one sec.
And I can put you in my invite list.
Okay.
So Kevin, I am thinking I need to start posting little video replies to your short
Yeah.
videos.
Go
Because
for it.
like every time I watch one, I'm like, oh, I do it totally different. I
Well,
gotta
that's
show them
awesome.
how I sort these.
Julian's always mad at me because anytime we pick anything behind me, it's the same. And I'm like, I'm sorry. That's all right, there we go.
You got it?
Mariann, I will put it in the list. You're in the list now.
Uh-oh.
You guys did the sticks this last time, and I'm like, really? You all just put it in a giant bin or a giant bag? Like
Yeah.
like all those sticks and all my Technic rods are all individually sorted. Like
Even the rigid
size.
hose.
yeah, like everything's like by size.
Yeah,
and by
that's the way
type.
I
Like,
have mine sorted.
like all my
too.
Technic rods, each Technic rod has a different bin, every single size.
No,
all
that's
across.
Hailey does that. Hailey with her Technic axles and stuff.
Yeah, those.
I have the Technic ones in one bin, and then like the Gandalf staffs and the other non-Technic sticks in another.
See, and I think that's crazy that you have all your Technic
But hey,
axles
hey.
in one bin. Like,
I want to
I don't know.
go.
My sorting process isn't finished yet. I had started by color, and now I'm having to switch over to by
oh
part.
god, yeah,
Oh,
don't
that
start.
would be
Well,
a
like
secret
you
there.
said, Kevin, everyone has to start by color at one point.
Exactly.
Like, that's
When
not
you're
the way to go.
I never started by color. Never started by color.
As
well,
soon as someone
good on
was
you,
like,
because that's
I
not the
sorted
way
my
to do it.
collection by color. People were like,
Right.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
I quickly realized that was a mistake.
Yeah, at the very beginning, before I had any parts, I sorted by color, and then I quickly changed, like, and yeah.
It's all right. It's a part of the process. It's a learning.
Yeah, it's a learning part of the process,
I
absolutely.
sorted some by color. Too.
Well, Nick hasn't learned it yet.
But so for the record, I keep in my bag the lightsaber blade sticks, the long one and the short ones, and then like the staffs and like the metal rods for the train wheels.
And see, you keep the metal rods in there. Like, why do you keep the metal rods in there? Like,
I don't know, Ken. But I don't put like the Technic things in there. Like that was, I was a little surprised with my fellow participants.
Yeah,
inside voices.
I have my lightsabers divided by color by piece.
Because see, I keep my train wheel metal rods with my train wheels.
Oh,
you know, because I figure that's kind of a smart place. But I'm a train guy, so it kind of makes sense.
Now, if I have my purple lightsabers ready to go into battle, I have them already ready to go.
Yeah, I'll pull my lightsaber thing up so you can see them.
Were you the one that
commented? The lightsabers stay with the Jedi that it came with.
I think I oversort my sticks. Was that you?
Yeah.
I was like, this is a great comment because it
plays
so well.
What plays, just so you know, those purple lightsaber blades were part of lug bulk, all 200 purple of them.
Oh wow! Yeah, that was me. I was like, yeah, I must be oversorting because, like I said, I mean, heck, right here, like, oh jeez.
Well, here, look at this, guys.
I stepped on my headset.
My lightsaber right here.
Oh,
That's
my camera cord's not long enough. I can't get over there.
Oh, show that again, Mariann. You're on the big screen.
Okay, so there's the one tray, and then watch this. There's 2 trays of it. And 2 trays of sorted like lightsabers.
I probably have one compartment's worth.
Do you separate the 2 different lengths?
Yeah, I've separated the 2 different lengths, of course. Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
So my camera is not long enough to get to the to my bin on the wall, so I'll have to make a video of it and I'll post it and I'll say this is in reply to Julian's.
That is acceptable. That is acceptable.
All right, guys.
Since we filmed the brick episode, I've actually upgraded my bricks to a larger drawer now.
Oh yeah, I watched that episode. That was the 2x4 red brick,
2x4
right?
bricks. Yep.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh, are they all sorted by are they sorted by color in the 2x4, or are they all mixed in together?
Well, you have to watch the episode to find out.
You gotta watch the episode, Mariann.
I haven't gotten around to it yet.
It depends on who's answering the question.
But Mariann, each episode's only like 6 minutes. It's short.
Hence the name.
That's why it's called the short sword.
All right, guys. I can only hop in for a couple minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right. Bye, Hailey.
Bye, Hailey.
Bye, Hailey.
Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you later this weekend.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Yeah, and Lego he sorted by color once, and that was a big mistake.
Yeah, hey, it's part of the process.
Me too.
I sorted I sorted the collection by color, so I have black, light gray, dark gray, and those I don't know those bins I think I gave away, so they're probably in a giant 17-gallon bin, and they'll have to be resorted again anyway. So
yeah, I mean, like my first set of bulk Lego that I bought, I sorted by color. And then I was like surfing Reddit, and they're like, "Yeah, you made a mistake." And I was like, "You're right, because you have this giant bin of red, and I need a red part, and all I can see is red."
Yep.
And it doesn't matter how much and the bin wasn't very big; it was just this little drawer.
But it's definitely like a rite of passage as a fan.
Yeah.
Like you
absolutely.
Like everyone has to do it once and go, "Oh, that was a mistake."
Yeah.
It's like if you didn't, it's almost like you're robbed of an experience if you don't do it.
And if you don't do it, you think, "Oh, it'd be." I feel like it'd be better just to sort this by color. It'd be so much easier. And until you do it and you realize
the green bricks are always sorted better on the other side of the fence.
Right. Yeah.
I seen a Facebook posting for somebody selling a bunch of lug pieces, and they're like, "We sorted them all by color." And I'm like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen that too. Like I've gotten bulk where it's like, "Oh, look, it's already sorted by color," and I'm like, "Thanks, that's great."
Thank you? ?
Yeah.
So Reed, Philly Brick Fest?
Yeah. Huh?
Philly Brick Fest?
No.
Please?
For sure, no?
Pretty much.
Do we need to start a GoFundMe or something?
Yeah, do we need a...
Reed, I built number 3.
Nice,
Another
nice.
poly bag. Another poly bag.
Yeah, that's the new creator car. Yeah.
Yeah, when is Philly? Is it like coming up pretty quick?
No, well, it's in April, end of April.
The end of April.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw
closer
Bricksmith
than
posted
that.
his. I think Bricksmith is the one I just saw that posted his that he bought the tickets.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
It's a little pricier compared, like the AFOL registration is a little pricier, but they do give you like open bar like 2 nights in a row.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
I mean, hey, I don't drink, I don't consume alcohol, but it's kind of like pretty wild, and and yeah, there's a lot of yes.
You just enjoy sitting back and laughing at people.
Well, the thing I really enjoyed about it, and I said this in the episode that we had Chad on, is the thing I find amazing is that they have somehow made it so that you're inside the Legoland Discovery Center, which has been rented privately for Philly Brick Fest. And you have teenagers who are obviously not old enough to drink legally.
Right.
And their guardians, whether that's mom or dad or grandma or whatever. And then you have AFOLs. And there's open bar. And it's kind of amazing because nobody in the room feels excluded. Like, you know, the kids are doing whatever they want to do. The teenagers are doing whatever they want to do. The adults are doing. But it's not like at some of the other shows where, like, all of a sudden when the booze comes out, the little cliques form. Right. And then, like, the kids are very, very, like, excommunicated from the show. And I don't get that at all from that. I'm like, this is weird because I'm not drinking and I'm hopping from, like, group to group.
So Hinkle just said, not drinking and excommunicated. I suddenly feel like I know what religion you are.
I go to do you remember that Simpsons episode where they had the brick separator on the altar?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
No, I haven't seen that one either.
Really? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to give you guys a homework assignment.
No, okay. I'm going to have to find that one because I
what episode it is.
Yeah, they have an entirely Lego Simpsons episode.
Well, I probably have seen it then, but I just don't remember that part because
when they go to church.
Episodes.
Yeah, when they go to the church, there's a giant orange brick separator on the altar.
You go to the church of Lego, is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. I was raised in that other church that uses that word excommunicated a lot, and if I had stuck around, I would have been excommunicated, so that's why I bailed.
I get you.
I'm actually a member of that church.
Ah, yeah.
I get you.
We're all on the same page.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it is pricey, but there's some good perks with it.
How much is it?
I think for the full 4 days, it's $95.
Well, yeah, but that's about the same price as
no, I'm thinking of something else.
BrickCon and Brickworld and the other shows.
There you go. See, there we go. We're up another level.
Were you looking at something different, Ken? A different one?
I'm thinking so. I'm gonna have to check my Facebook and see what the hell I was looking at.
Yeah, because I've never seen a Lego show go over $100 for indie fees.
As someone who goes to a lot of concerts, $100 for a 4-day event is a steal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I totally agree. Well, heck, I mean, I've been looking for San Diego Comic-Con, and apparently it's now gone up to $291 for a pass for 4 days or 5 days, whatever it is now. That's a lot.
I don't know my Facebook password.
I remember when it was like $60 to go there.
Oh yeah, I go to the St. Louis Wizard World, and it's not even nowhere near as cool as the San Diego one. It's still just to go to Saturday is $50.
Okay,
yeah.
No. So yeah. So Bricksmith posted the Philly Brick Fest 2019 4-day registration.
Yeah.
Oh.
He bought
3 registrations.
That's why it's $300.
Well, yeah, because he.
Okay, that's what I'm looking at. I saw the $300. I thought it was $95 a day.
No,
God, that would be expensive, dude.
Okay. That's what I was like. No, wait, you're like, I know it's a couple $100s. Like, so it's for 3 adults is what is going on. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What was I was gonna say something and I forgot. It's fine.
It'll come to you later.
What was I gonna say? I don't remember. But yeah, because it's Julian, his wife, and I think the youngest gets in for free, so he has to do register one child.
Oh, I was thinking maybe
it's Bricksmith clan.
I was thinking maybe it was his IT friend or whatever.
Matt, the IT guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I think he's going. Actually, no, I don't think he's going at all. I think he was originally planning to go, but now I think he can't.
Oh, okay.
And there was much sadness in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Tear.
There was also much sadness in the kingdom because Reed's not going.
I know, and neither is Brickzar.
Well, I don't think I'm going because I'm already going to too many conventions this year.
I guess just nobody's going then.
Well, for me, it's quite a ways and it's expensive.
So, Mr. Hinkle, at one point you said there is like an optimum. You at one point in your AFOL life, you have to go to, I think, 4 conventions.
3.
I think Philly was one of them. 3.
No, yeah, Philly's a really good one, and it's really, really a mecca if you're very active in like the streaming Lego community.
Okay.
So if you are diving into the YouTube thing or the Twitch thing with a Lego focus, yes, Philly's on your list.
Okay.
But in general, like just in general AFOL terms, the big 3 are Brick Fair in Virginia.
Yes.
Brickworld in Chicago.
Yep.
And BrickCon in Seattle.
Yep.
Why are they all so far away?
Where do you live?
Because they knew you lived in Colorado.
Right.
Dude, I live in Utah, so it's just about as far away from me too.
Yeah, you got.
I don't go to Brick Fair I haven't been able to go back to Brick Fair in several years, but I've been to Brick Fair, BrickCon, and Brickworld many times.
Nice.
We noticed, Mariann.
So Shiny Bricks wants to know: is this the last Philly?
No, from what I gather.
Is this the last what?
Philly.
No.
Not according to Chad. It is not.
And we talked about that on the show.
Okay.
Yes, go watch Forever Sword, and you will find the answer to that question.
Guess it'll be the purple tree. Purple tree.
Dan, you look like the Unabomber over there.
Yeah, my head got cold. When you shave all your hair off, you don't have any way to keep warm.
I can relate.
Yeah, probably if I took my hat off, it would be cold here as well.
But you can't take your hat off because then your picture will not be accurate.
Because then everybody sees how bald I really am.
Oh my goodness. He's got no hair.
It's thinning out on top a lot.
Are you gonna like blind us with your baldness? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the light's gonna reflect off there.
Oh, Blaze, I forgot.
You forgot.
You dropped in the doodle stream earlier.
Oh yeah.
You said draw a Blacktron Celestial Starfighter?
Celestial Starguider.
Star Guide? Okay, so I typed that into Google, and I was like, wow, there's like 16 different results for this.
No, it's the one with the 6 wheels and...
I definitely do not think I know that. So I told everybody in the stream that because I had failed you, I just drew the Blacktron logo.
And that's okay.
Good.
Sorry, I got distracted by Lego on Facebook Marketplace.
I missed it. Show me again, Kevin.
The what?
What's on the marketplace, Ken?
Oh, just crap.
Exclusive Brickheads with a foil sticker?
No, so this lady wants $20, I think, for a Lego table with basically one base plate stuck to the top. So it's a 10-inch by 10-inch. Well, it's a 10-inch by 20-inch table with one 10 by 10 base plate stuck to it, and she's calling it a Lego table and selling it for $20.
Why have you not purchased this?
Oh no, $25. I'm sorry, because I don't need a $25 base plate that's glued to a table.
But do you need a $160 foil sticker?
No, I don't need that either.
I was looking at not the Target Brickheads, but the other two. They're like average like $60 to $160 on eBay right now.
The Walmart ones?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find good deals on Facebook Marketplace, but I think with all the news like going like, hey, Lego's now more valuable than gold. Like everyone's you know, like all the good deals are going away.
But that happened.
Yeah.
Like that'll cycle around every couple years.
It will, because I've had that happen where, you know, because like I found like the BB-8 droid set for like $40. And it didn't have BB-8, but you know, I have BB-8. But yeah, the whole Lego gold thing, it only lasts for a small time because people are like, wait, I have to keep these for like 3 or 4 years before it makes any money, and then they decide not to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lego investment news story and the local so-and-so gets busted in wherever, Ohio, for Lego racket is like a constant revolving door of news stories.
That's very true.
Oh, another person got arrested for doing something weird and shady with reselling Lego. Yeah. And
I did see that. I did see that, like in like Portland or something like that. He had a whole garage full. Yeah, and he's apparently buying it off someone that was stealing it and then reselling on eBay. And I'm like, how'd they even know? Like, I don't know.
Yep, that's the newest one.
Yeah.
And like what happens to all that Lego after it leaves the evidence room?
That's a good question.
Like, that's what I really want to know. Like, where does it go?
How do I get into this so I can begin the process anew?
Yeah.
But I see a lot around.
I don't want to be on the thief side or the what do they call it? The guy that launders the Lego. I want to get the Lego cheap out of the evidence room. Like, I want to buy it. Like, don't they go to auction or something?
It goes to a police auction probably.
That's what I need to start doing, is watching the police auctions again.
Some guys they're probably returning it to Toys R Us. They're returning it to Toys R Us.
I'll give you $5 for that.
I don't think it was Toys R Us. I think it was Fred Meyer. That one.
No, but Toys R Us is defunct. That's where they're returning it to. I'll tell you. We're returning it to Toys R Us.
Is that some of them plastic bricky blocks? I'll give you $5 for that.
I like the people around here like selling stuff on Facebook or whatever, and like, here's this set, and it goes on eBay right now for $350. So I'm only asking $200, but they're looking up like sealed mint new, and then they're selling like, used in a gallon bag,
missing pieces. Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know about that.
This is when you're on the Antique Roadshow and the little like sparkles go across the bottom of the screen, like actual value 0. So go ahead and tell me a little bit about this item. Well, it's a Lego set I bought from a police auction. eBay says it's worth about $300. I'm sorry, it's actually Lepin. It's actually useless. Oh no.
So Brick Vibe said he did. So Kevin, Brick Vibe did all 3 shows last year, and they said they did all 3 shows because you said that was a trifecta.
That's all. Well, hey, now you can retire. You can put your hat on saying, I did it.
Yeah.
And now, see, the thing is now, once you've done that, and I stand by this statement because I've been to almost every show in the country. The only show I haven't been to is Bricks LA. But
yeah, you have to come to that, by the way.
It's far, Mariann, and expensive.
I don't care.
But if you've done that,
because we go to Disneyland.
If you've gone to the big 3, then now you can kind of like settle in and go, well, which one was my favorite? Which one do I like? And which one do I want to go to over and over again or whatever? So I think it is good at one point in your life to do that, and then you got it.
Hey, I have been to a brick fair, but just not the big brick fair.
You didn't go to the flagship brick fair event.
Yeah, I went to a brick fair because you said it was a good show to go to, so I went.
But hey, no, but on the plus side, hey, in all fairness, you did happen to go to the Brick Fair New England that the CEO went to. So that's
I never got that fig though. It kind of sucked, but
kind of a big
not
deal.
met the CEO. That's one thing I have not done yet.
I do, but the thing is, though, I do have a rare picture. I have a picture of him and me in front of my mock. Everybody flooded to get a picture with him, and I'm like, I want a picture with him and my mock. So,
that's cool.
Yeah, Kevin, you still need to fix those pictures for me because in one I'm like looking down, and the other one he's blinking or something. Yeah.
Yeah. We can Photoshop that. I can give you abs too if you want.
Give me a 6-pack or something. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody would ever believe that.
Why were you shirtless with Bali Pata? And you go, did you look at me? Why would I wear a shirt?
Kevin, you're gonna be the Lego community version of that guy that like just photoshops everybody's pictures really weird.
Yeah, that guy's a hero though.
I know, right?
That guy's
Actually, just Photoshop me with like a nice fur coat, so I look like Chester. There you go.
You want me to turn you into a squirrel?
Yeah, turn me into Chester for that picture.
That's what I'll do. Just Photoshop Chester beside him, and it won't have you there.
I love everything that guy does. That Photoshop guy.
Look, one where he's like, some dude was wearing like jean shorts, and everybody else had pants on. He's like, "Hey, can you make it so we all match?" And he put the jean shorts on everybody.
It's always he does exactly what you wouldn't think. Like that's what's brilliant about it.
And yet he does exactly what you ask him to do.
He does. It's so good. But the ones that are really great is when someone's kind of being like slightly nasty. Like, oh, this girl weighs too much. Can you slim her down or whatever? And he'll take like the other person and do something ridiculous to it. Like,
right. He
always like if someone's being rude, he'll do something pretty good.
Brick Pasta says the 6-pack could be a 2x3 stud pattern.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh yes, it could. Indeed.
That would actually be pretty good. That would actually be pretty good. There we go. I think that's good enough for now. What do you think? What do you think of my purple tree? Purple tree.
That's pretty good.
That sounds like a nickname for street drugs. All right, let me see.
Yeah.
Is it a grape tree?
Don't start smelling it, Reed.
Hey, it's made out of that special substance,
It's worth more than gold, so it probably is a street drug.
It is pretty cool though. It's like that's neat. Ice tree. Are those kids doing that purple tree?
Well, the purple leaves are all locked in place too. They've all been built into the tree.
Nice.
Might replace this gold tree here. Might take that off. Oh, the leaves are falling off.
Is it?
Must be fall.
Exactly.
What?
Never mind.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
It was a weather joke.
I don't know whether you got it or not.
Was it an unfriendly joke? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
It was a weather joke about the weather.
About whether or not you were listening.
I was not.
All right. Let's see. 10 o'clock. All right. I think I'm going to take my leave. My wife should be home soonish. I'll keep the stream up and watch you guys and lurk.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
That sounds like the Kevin we know.
Bye, Kevin.
Now, all of you keep your nose clean. No more purple trees.
No more purple tree.
And
make
remember,
no promises. I can't promise.
Pedro offers you his protection. Bye-bye.
Look for Pedro. Bye, Kevin.
Bye.
Okay, so Reed, here's one for you. Like, they want almost $300 for a shuttle set.
Well, that is a good set, but not for $300.
Yeah, that one did go for I think $150.
Yeah, I did switch to Bricklink, and they do want $190 for it. So I guess it's not that far fetched, but still, like, that's an expensive set.
It is, but I wouldn't pay $300 for it.
Yeah, well,
I have the instructions for both versions of it too.
Yeah.
Still sealed.
I don't know. I think I have the first version. I don't think I got the second version.
I have a nice collection of shuttles, and I don't think I have that one, so I might have to find the instructions
and a good set.
Build it on my own.
Let me look in my stuff when spring comes, Ken. I will look and see because I might have multiple instructions because we did damage out some stuff. So we'll look and see. You might luck out. I might have a set.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing any good deals. Just lots of overpriced stuff.
Yeah, well, oh my goodness, I saw someone and I I about died, and of course I missed it by one person because I was like, it was already pending. Somebody had, it wasn't complete, but they had all the important parts of the original carousel for $10.
Oh.
It had the motor, it had the base plate. I was like, damn it. And I missed it. And I even said I'd pay more for it, obviously, and I missed it. They wouldn't let me do it.
Yeah. Those are always bad when you miss stuff like that that really would be good to have. So
I found good deals also on nextdoor.com, the neighborhood website app. Sometimes like people send me, see another one I don't know my own email or my own login to. They'll send me a link to one of those and I'll find good deals on there. Or you know, obviously on a lot of times next door, because they're, you know, it's like they're just selling to their neighbors, so they you know, usually don't ask for very much, and you find pretty good deals.
That's good.
Go away, Steam.
Huh?
Stupid
Chester
Steam.
fell. Chester lost his balance and fell.
No, Chester!
Oh no!
Don't do it! It's not worth it. Don't jump.
Don't jump. But, you know, it's Chester. He might anyways, because he might not know any better. So we're going to see. Oh.
Activate lurk mode.
Yeah, so Ken, are you going to head down to the store tomorrow at some point, probably?
Yes, I am. I'll be there first thing in the morning.
Yeah, just have to let me know if there's anything good that you see on the wall or anything. You know, that way I can maybe call Milwaukee or something or whatnot.
Well, what I might do is, because there's like no Wi-Fi in that store, there's no network connection, internet connection. So what I might just do is just like I've done before and just take pictures of the wall, and then I can post it later on.
Yeah, that works.
That way it's good for my notes, because I'm going to go to on Tuesday. I'm flying to Orlando again, and I don't know if I want to brave that store again, but you know I might. So. If I
next Friday, you're going to be, you know, streaming live again from the store?
No, probably not from the store, but I think, and actually, like, you were asking if I'd been to the store recently. I think that's the last time I was at a Lego store was when I streamed live.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to one, and I want to drive.
So I'll probably be in my hotel. So get this, I'm going to be in a place called DENLUG, Florida. And I bought the ticket to Orlando. I bought the rental car, and I'm there Tuesday through maybe Sunday. And I go to buy the hotel, and the hotel is normally they're like $120 a night. They're $250 a night for the week. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? And every like all the hotels in the area are this price. I even checked like our company travel app, and all the hotels are this price. And so I'm like Googling like, and it's kind of near Daytona Beach. So I'm like Googling like, what's going on in Daytona Beach this weekend? Yeah. It's NASCAR. It's NASCAR. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea. Who knows? Like, what's NASCAR? Like, yeah. So I had to get a hotel like 30 minutes from the job site just to get it down to a decent price.
Wow.
And where is it by Orlando? North or south?
North, about an hour north of Orlando, just about 15 minutes outside of Daytona Beach. So I might pop into the Orlando store and see what's going on.
So you'll be north of Orlando then?
Yeah, north. Yeah.
Mariann, isn't there a building? Doesn't Legoland have a building facility north of Orlando where they build all the stuff?
Yeah, I don't know exactly where it is, but there is an off-site facility for the Legoland park.
Oh yeah.
Legoland owns an off-site facility that builds in Florida, because they used to have it here, or have it in California, like literally a mile away from Legoland, California. But then because they want to be cheapskates, they put them in Florida because they could charge less.
Oh yeah.
Less. That's what it was.
Yes, you might want to Google that, Ken. See if they.
I'm sure they don't offer tours or anything.
No, you can't get in unless you know somebody that works there.
Yeah.
I think I do, but.
Hinkle, where'd you go?
just say, hey, you know, I was thinking of maybe changing jobs. Is there any way I could take a look at this and see if this would be cool? They weren't. They did have positions a while back because people kept telling me to go look, and I go, yeah, but I've heard from builders you don't make very much. I mean, in Florida too, are you kidding me? I mean,
well, no, they that's why they moved facilities, was because they wanted to pay less to their builders.
Oh, the builders paid less. Okay.
Yep, that's why they moved. And it's not like they paid that much in California.
Yeah.
That's why I left.
Well, I mean, I think that's why some of the Lego employees were trying to get out too, because they just, I mean, in California, you couldn't afford to live. I know one of the guys that was in one of the stores was trying. I think he actually, I think he went to Vegas, and then something happened down there, and he left the company. But yeah, another example of management making bad decisions. About two people going for the same position and putting them both in the same store. Yeah, that doesn't work. Not generally a good thing. We hear that in Kevin's story all the time. They did, maybe Kevin needed to tell a story while he worked for Lego. They would have learned a little sooner that, hey, this is something you don't want to do.
I don't think they're going to learn anytime soon.
No, because the funny stuff that they do at corporate makes you laugh half the time too. So yeah, no, they won't learn.
Yeah.
They make their own rules there too sometimes. That's what I hear. So the people, so, but yeah, I mean, he's brought that up a couple times in his story where they were, even just when he first got to Arizona, where people were just trying to undermine him. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like the, things that happen in corporate life. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, you might as well use some of these blue tiles here. We're gonna coat the water here, I guess. Didn't leave anything for anybody to stand on, and hope I don't have. Well, actually, it's pretty thin. I could probably do that. So, well, I had people ice skating before and stuff like that, but I think this is just. So I think if this is correct, we do this. There we go. Now my tree stands up in the middle of the pond.
So this thing got a very weird build like underneath, and I'm wondering if it's just because it's like a 3-in-1. So they did it, but it looks like it should be connected to something. Like there's 2 Technic pins that aren't getting used, and then 2 little hooks. So I wonder if it connects to a bigger ship.
Maybe they wanted to use it for some other stuff. I mean, and that's what they'll do, is if they're trying to use the pieces elsewhere, that's probably what they would do. So here we go. So there's the tree. Dun, dun, dun.
Nice.
I'll have to build. I might make this Kevin's cabin, but it's a little thin, so I might have to make it a little bit bigger because I don't know if there's enough room in there for his fig to sleep. I don't know, maybe.
Kevin can sleep standing up.
It's a tiny house.
Actually, he might be able to. Might have to make him a bed. Should I make him an ice bed so his minifig has to sleep on ice?
Yeah, that's good.
Put him on ice.
Kevin's not here to protect himself anymore. Well, he's in lurk mode, he said.
Well, Reed, it's been fun. I'm gonna bill.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thanks for jumping in, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was gonna say I need to bow out as well.
Okay. Well, maybe it'll be a short stream tonight. Hey, maybe I'll get to go. Maybe I should look for movie times right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Except I gotta go out in the cold. I gotta go out in the cold too. That's the one thing that
exactly. See, that's why I'm waiting till tomorrow or like later.
Well, thanks for having me, Reed. And you all have a great evening. Bye, Mariann.
Bye.
Okay. So yeah, I like that tree. I built the limbs in, so they're in there. So I just gotta make sure. Ooh, IMAX. Oh, it starts right now. Are you kidding me? 3D at 10. Huh. Well, let's see. I mean, reserved seats over there might be nothing good anyways. So.
Well, there's that problem. Well, it is though. It's late though, so it won't be as bad probably. Maybe.
Or what was that?
I said it's late, so maybe it won't be as bad.
Well, I think, but it's opening day too, so I mean that might be the other thing. But you know, it is what it is. I might as well look.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, obviously, so now that, like I said, I mean, I planned out at bowling before bowling, then I planned out to get the moat on all 3 sides or all 4 sides of the castle now. So that's the next project, is laying out all the mills plates, rebuilding them all, but thinking of doing like 1 high, like this one high at the edge, and then going up to like 2 or 3 high at the other side of the moat to get the castle walls and stuff a little higher, maybe. That's what I was kind of thinking of doing. We'll see. I mean, I was actually going to go to my storage and actually today. And it was too cold, and I was like, oh, I don't know. It's like crazy. I was like, I wanted to go out and grab parts, and then I'm thinking, man. And I was looking magnetic hooks, so I could hook some blankets on the like maybe hook one on the van and one on the storage, and just see what it would be like, you know, and see. See here.
Oh, you mean to build there?
There's no seat selected for the 1010 except for 1 seat. Oh no, wait, no, there's no seats selected. Do they have to? I wonder if people have to select seats.
Yeah, if it's a theater that says select seats, then they have to select the seats. They have that a lot here in Utah for some reason.
Huh?
They have that a lot here in Utah for some reason.
Well, I'm wondering if they have it at the ticket booth too. So I mean, if people get closer to the time they're going to go, they could probably pick too.
Yeah. You can do it at the ticket booth.
So, but that's why I'm thinking. I might try and go higher, but you know, I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if the chimney is all that great, but you know, I think it's chimneys probably should go up beyond the roof, probably, huh?
I'm not seeing the chimney because it's right where your picture is, in picture.
Let's see here.
Bring it.
Oh, I'll move the camera. So it doesn't go up to the roof, so it's just basically just the thing.
Okay, now I can see it better.
Yeah, it doesn't go up to the roof, but
it is. Okay.
You know, but.
Hey, how are you doing anyways with your truck? How you feel better than you were, you know, because of your truck last week? How are you doing now?
Oh, you know, I got to go do the claim. I got to file a claim. Except I don't have all the money to pay the claim or pay my deductible. So I need to at least get it going. But yeah, I mean, it still runs. I mean, the door's banged up, and I had to get a new rim, and I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it happens. I mean, I've been driving for so many years. I mean, that van, I think the worst that had happened before that was, I mean, I bumped into somebody, but didn't really do any damage. Like a week after I had it. So not bad. But no, I just feel like the other day I found this, and it was much longer before, or at least the water seam was longer. It was built on plates. And so I figured, you know what? I need other stuff to add to this when I take it to like the shows around here, for like the small shows. So I figured I'd redo it a little bit.
Yeah.
Still put money on this. I mean, it's purple leaves, but the purple is one of my favorite colors. Other than purple is my favorite color. I'm building it a lot in translucent, just because I mean, obviously that's what I've done. And they don't make a 1x2 plate in both dark purple and lavender. Otherwise, I'd have a purple castle too. But you know. And actually, that limb actually came off. So, but you know, goal is to kind of just have some neat stuff to add to the scene. I mean, obviously the igloos are cool to have, and I mean the barn is cool. So I mean, it's just another thing to build and have some fun with and whatnot. So
yeah.
Well, the roof, I think I guess I could maybe make it even. Make it just. I mean, because this worked pretty good with those with the angle plates. The angle plates on the underside, they worked really good. It just making it.
Yeah.
So it worked really good. I mean, I was worried that if I made the building any wider, the roof would maybe be a little bit different. But the roof, I could just maybe extend it down, I guess, too. I think that's why it's so thin. But I mean, there isn't much room in here. That's the problem. Almost need to see if we can make it a little bigger.
Well, if you're gonna open up the interior at all, are you?
Huh?
Are you gonna put anything in the interior? Really?
I was thinking about it. It's always nice to have something on the inside, just to kind of might pull the roof, you know, and you say, hey, there's an inside. It's nice to when people look inside that they want to see something. So. Mm-hmm. It's not like, oh, you know what? Actually, I can't because you know what? All these pieces are in storage, so I can't mess with it. That's the other problem is a lot of the stuff I want to build with. Well, the tree, I got parts from the tree, but probably not enough to make it really wide. So,
right.
Because I mean, basically, I mean, this I stumbled upon. Where did I find this? This was in something. It was in a box. I think I grabbed the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I'll take that and play with that. And so wherever I found it, I think it's missing pieces. It might have been actually in my, might have been in the train box I was digging through or whatever. So, but I mean, it's nice to have. And then I made sure the mills in front of the mills was all white, so that it was, you know, nice to attach. Because I mean, that's kind of the thing is we're trying to do a collaboration for Brickworld Chicago.
Right.
So we're trying to figure out all the basics behind that too. And not everybody's on mills, but I think people are shifting to mills. And you know, some people are on it. And that's when people ask me about roads and stuff, and I says, you know, like Ralph in DENLUG, he just basically you know, he has the road like where the blue is, the base of the thing, and then he just ramps it up to meet the other stuff, and works fine. I mean, I think Tanya does the same kind of thing and uses curbs, so her sidewalks is probably as tall as like an actual top of my mills, and so pretty cool stuff. So, I mean, I made some ice trees before, and they weren't all that spectacular, and this one's a little bit better. So, so I mean, plus it's got the little pie thing. With the problem is now what I messed up on is it actually sat the wrong way. And that's because now it's got extra pieces stuck to the light blue plates. But you know, obviously the goal is, since the castle is relatively a repeat, the goal is to still try and change as much as I can. So it's, you know, that was the one thing I think I learned the one year from Brian was, you know, still change it up. If you're going to bring the same thing, you know, make changes to it so that, you know, people are seeing something new, but also it's, you know, entertaining to watch, and that it's not the same exact thing. Because I think there were some. Yeah. So Doc, yeah, this is it used to be a money tree. So I built a money tree at one point just built a quick build for the window in the store, and it's earlier in the stream, but I mean, so it was a brown tree, and it had money and stuff on it and limbs. But I recently, well, you know what, Mariann, it was actually it might have been in the bottom of my tree bin, and so the tree stock. The trees were stuff that I had built for a forest fire scene for one of our shows probably 4 years ago or 5 years ago when I was in Denver. And they never got taken apart. And I finally took them apart the other day, and I found about 30 to 40 limbs that all had gotten broken somehow or another.
Yeah, I saw your picture of the broken ones.
But you can still use them. I mean, actually, you could almost maybe take a knife to them and maybe make smaller pieces and lay them underneath all the trees and fall, you know. But yeah, so I mean, this is just kind of you know, something to play with. You know, I want to build some more. You know, like people say, the trees would help my layout immensely. Always kind of like the Ewok trees, but those are a little bit harder to build where people could actually live in. So I might just build a lot of some purple trees, or even we got some of these gold leaves in our support brick last
cool.
year or something. So I might build some might have to build some some
Have you
gold
seen the alt brick ones that are like the transparent colored ones?
You know what? He had some transparent blue one time, and I never got them from him. I think I was going to go back to him and never got any. So I wanted to get some. So I mean, I can make some.
I have some of those.
Yeah, and actually, I might see if Tanya can make some too, with her 3D printer. So.
Well, I'm gonna go. He's gonna be probably. He's at Bricks Cascade because he's like lives there.
Oh.
Do you want me to pick you some up?
Well, take a look and see what he's got. Yeah, because I looked at his website recently. He didn't probably have any. Maybe he's probably saving some for the show, probably. Too. So. I mean, transparent, clear, or transparent blue would be pretty cool. But
yeah, well,
he'll probably remember me because I mean, and actually, if you mention the castle, I'm sure he probably knows of that. I mean, because I was out there that one time for BrickCon, so I mean, it's definitely a castle. Once you see, you don't generally forget it, and it doesn't. It's about the only thing that's really changed is the texture, and then of course the fact that keep is no longer as tall, and I do miss that. I mean, that's why I was talking with Ken about the hydraulics. Is I joked with somebody, it says I just need a custom table with a center section that actually is on hydraulics that actually lifts up, maybe during World of Whites where the keep actually raises, actually starts sunk and then kind of just raises up. That would be pretty cool.
That would be cool. That's what I missed from working at Legoland was we had hydraulic tables they go from as low as 6 inches up to like, I think it was like 3.5 feet or something. It's cool.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like Ken's actually got some of the capacity to do something like that. So it'd be kind of cool is just to see if it would be something that would be actually, feasible. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's kind of little pipe dreams. I got other stuff that needs to get done first. I mean, that's probably something that's maybe in the future. I still want to try to redo some of the lights this year. That's kind of one of the projects too, is rebuild the lights. So you'll see that. So, but yeah. So Doc, Lego, whoever's watching, yeah, I've been just trying to do some ice trees and stuff. So just something to kind of, help with the layout, help with the castle. It's always good to have more stuff that showcases some of what you're working on. So always nice to, have that ability to have more stuff, going on. So helps anyways. Let's see, what am I trying to do here? Don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to do something, but I don't know what it is. So, do you building then, Mariann, or are you sorting?
I'm building. I'm playing with the what's it called? The Ultimate Battle for Asgard, the red flying ship set. This one.
Oh, okay.
It's actually, it's funny because, have you seen the movie? I'm assuming.
No. I'm so far behind on movies right now.
Anyways, it's funny because in the movie, and it's not really like a spoiler, and plus it's been out for quite a while now. But this ship is supposed to be the what's his name? Jeff Goldblum's character's ship. And they steal it in the movie. But what's funny about this ship is that they mention in the movie that it's used for orgies.
What?
It's used for orgies. In the movie, they mention that. And so Lego made a ship that is an orgy ship.
Wow, they must have missed that as the definition, I'm guessing.
Well, no, I think what happened is because this happens with every Lego movie or Lego sets with movies, is they design them like 2 years before the movie comes out. So they don't know what it's for. So they didn't know that they did that.
Yeah, that's true.
Right ship.
That is true. You're right, because with like the idea sets, usually they'll know because because people have to say what they are, and then so
yeah, exactly.
That's true. That's kind of funny though,
Yeah, it kind of just. I think
Lego, I'm sure Lego would deflect and say that's not all it was used for, and there were other uses for the ship, and you'd be like, well, yeah, but that sounds like that was probably one of the cool uses for that ship. So
I just think it's funny.
oh, it is funny. So yeah. So other than that, you know, just I'm hoping most of my towers have been rebuilt that need to get rebuilt. I'll probably have to steal more of my mother's floor in the basement here and not make her happy and set out the mill setup and start working on the new shift. Since it's pretty much ready to go, I just have to, I mean, that's the thing is that's why I have a couple more blue plates so I can shift it as I'm building it, because it's one of those things where it's going to be just, it's a monumental task. I mean, I had it laid out on the floor at the bowling center in an open area when I did just the moat.
Mm-hmm.
See, I wonder if I have any pictures of when I worked on it. Well, see, this is when I worked on it when I was even just trying to I was trying to sink the walls.
Yeah.
That was a task. Even just trying to redo the mills to sink the walls and stuff was crazy. Because originally it was set up. Actually, you know what? Was that even for sinking the walls at that point? No, that wasn't even sinking the walls. That was actually putting them. I used the grate plates, those 8x8s.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking, oh yeah, I can just set the castle on that and put the lights underneath that. But to pull up the plates before everybody showed up with the lights down was more work. So that was where I went and decided, well, I have to sink the walls down a little bit. But when I went to do the moat, when I did the moat the one year, that was what I had laid out on the floor.
Okay.
And then I just started on one end and went from one end to the other and just kind of built it. And then I've actually had to already redo those plates in the green once already because my friend gave me blue plates. So anything that was a green moat, I had to actually change to blue. So it's gotten changes every year. So I think what will happen now is I'll have 4 white on the four white studs outside the wall, and then 17 in the moat, and then 4 more on the edge, which I think is right. Doesn't look like right from looking at this picture though. This picture doesn't look like I have enough studs for all that, but maybe I do. Unless I did it wrong. That might be right. There's already 4 there. Yeah, that might be right. The moats are 17 or something. So yeah, it's going to be pretty big project to shift all that. But I think once it's done, it'll be good. Then I'll have moat. Oh my gosh! On all the sides, so I can put the castle anywhere. On any side, it won't matter really, unless it needs to face a certain direction. So that's kind of the goal, is But so do you think you're going to Brickworld this year, or you don't know yet?
Oh, I'm definitely going to Brickworld.
Oh, okay.
No, that one I plan on going every year. I would like to go back to Brick Fair, but unless I can get a vendor table there, I just can't go.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem.
The Virginia one, the Virginia show, right?
Yeah, the Virginia show. That's the problem with the Virginia and with the Philly Brick Fest. It costs a lot to get there. I mean, it's really expensive for me. And, it's far. And so unless I'm a vendor, it just doesn't make sense to go at all.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you had some kind of a big consignment thing that you were doing that customer was out in those areas or something,
Yeah, which has happened before, but
probably doesn't happen very often though.
No.
I built this and it's already shifting. That's okay. It'll be a twisted palm tree. That's fine.
I haven't been to a convention and not worked at a convention in years. A Lego convention.
Yeah.
I've been working as, I mean, being a vendor at almost everything. So.
Yeah, I haven't done that at any, even the small shows. I mean, there was we did a train show, and then one of the guys actually vended last year, and if I was there this year, I probably would have thought about doing that, just because he was able to just liquidate so much stuff that, you know, maybe he got dirt cheap. Like, remember the old magnet sets?
Yeah.
You know, maybe $4 or $5 for them, was liquidating for $15-20, and had tons of them. And because to me at that point, I could liquidate some of my other sets too. I could have some of the bigger sets that are old in the background and just say, yeah. And then if somebody goes, oh, wow, really? That's how much you want for it? I go, yeah, because it's old and you can't get it, you know. And
yeah, well, I sold some of my older sets for pretty good prices. Like I had the night bus, and I brought it to several shows and didn't sell it, but then this last BrickCon, I sold it for like $160, and it was not the first night bus; it was the second one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I got the second.
Not in good condition, but it was, even in not good condition, it was worth that much. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that one, because I do like purple, so that one, the second one, I bought at least one of. For a while, I was buying all the windows from the night bus, like all the big ones. I was actually finding them on the internet, Bricklink, eBay, and so probably more Bricklink than anything. So I was buying a bunch of those for buildings, trains, whatever I want to do with them. So I got a bunch of those in the collection. So always fun to have more stuff to play with. So, but it is what it is. Yeah, see, I almost would be tempted to go to the movie, but I'm tired, so tired I'm almost falling asleep in the stream. I'd be falling asleep at the movie.
Well, yeah, you don't want to fall asleep in the movie. Well, you can end the stream and you can go to bed. It's fine.
We might do that here. We'll probably do that in about 15 minutes. So there's my really basic, ugly ice palm tree.
That's kind of cool. I like it.
The basic one.
You know, it would almost look more like a palm tree if you, instead of building it that way, it'd be a little bit more fragile, but using the Travis bricks and building it in the middle. You know, like making it with the bricks on the sides.
Oh, like you mean the Travis bricks? Is that the ones with the ones on all four sides?
Yeah.
I don't think they make it in clear though.
No, they don't, but they make it in white.
Yeah, I could try that. I gotta see. I mean, and I'm kind of building with what I have, what I know I have available at my fingertips. Because, like I said, I mean, I have just so much, but it's just, and that's the thing. I think spring comes, I need to definitely think about getting another storage and trying to organize it a little bit. Maybe try and liquidate stuff. I think some of the stuff I want to liquidate is hidden behind other boxes.
Right.
And it's so freaking cold. I mean, going out there has been out there a couple times, been brutal just trying to get in there. I'm hoping all the boxes and everything are going to be in great shape. I mean, they're all elevated a little bit, and so that's the thing is, but the temperatures just, it runs the gambit, so we'll have to make sure. But yeah, and I got bins and bins and bins of pieces that I would love to maybe at least sort a little bit too. So,
right.
But well, yeah, I mean, I probably can get access to these brown pieces if I wanted to play with some of this stuff too. So, because they're in some of the bins that I have, some of the towers. I kept some of the big tower bins, and I think I've got a drawer of the 1x2s. Might have a drawer with the 1x4s in it, and some of the wall panels.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they even use any of the wall panels on, but oh man. So, well, I also try to get up for work too, and I tried to even sleep a little bit longer, but couldn't. Really don't want to do it. Really don't like doing the snore vibe, even though I think I did a little bit last week. Kind kind of fell asleep a little bit.
Yeah.
But when there were other people, so it wasn't like I was missed. It wasn't like just two of us talking back and forth and one person talking and the other person just not even doing anything. So, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll just end it this week. Sorry, guys. Everybody's probably watching the movie or whatnot. I think we'll go ahead and end it. I'm a little tired this week. And thanks for everybody watching. Make sure, go see the movie. We'll probably talk more about it next week. Keep hunting for the CMFs. I do have duplicates if people are hunting for them. And
yeah, I still haven't gone out and bought any, but I'll get them eventually.
yeah, I mean, they're out. I mean, I just figured I'd get them out of the way while I was out looking. So they'll be out for a while, I'm sure, especially with the movie. I mean, the movie's just starting to come out, and maybe a lot of the stores might be just kind of sitting on their inventory a little bit until after the movie is out, and then they know they'll have some. So, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, everybody have a great night. I'll see everybody next week. Keep building, have fun, and then look for us next week. Have a great week, guys.
Good night, guys.
Right.